Anyway, let me restart. Give me 1 second, boys and girls. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Yo, what's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Today, we've got JoJo Friday. My mic always mutes, and you know what? My audio might be off because I was in the Spawncast, so I'm pretty sure it's lower than what it needs to be. And I'm checking, and yeah, it's really low. So now at this point, it should be higher. So give me 1 second, guys. You guys should hear me loud and clear now. Everything should be good. So like I was saying, welcome to the stream. Welcome to JoJo Fridays. I am your host, OJ Player Essence. And I was saying I was on the Spawncast today, guys. I was on the Spawncast today. And I was annoying Sean. I definitely annoyed Sean. We went back and forth. So make sure you guys watch the Spawncast. Make sure you guys watch the Spawncast tomorrow. It is funny. Me and Sean, we annoy each other. And it's very funny. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna side with Sean, like they always do. So make sure you guys watch the Spawncast tomorrow. I'll be having a Spawncast pre-show as well, or Spawncast after show, or Spawncast something. I did not annoy him on the metaphor bet because we did not really talk about metaphor. But I annoyed him on other things. Although I have an idea to annoy him on the bet on the metaphor stuff, because I know he wants to ignore that, which I forgot to talk about because there was no topic of metaphor really. But we will be discussing it at another time. Big love to JoJo Friday. Great, dude, it is JoJo Friday. It is JoJo Friday. So you guys represent. Shout outs to the JoJo boys and girls. Big love. JoJo Friday Greg with the $1.99 says, OJ, Player Essence, hello. Also, Review Tech did what? Yeah, ReviewTechUSA, who I've collaborated with, who's said negative things about me. I've said negative things about him, but we're actually good. We've been good for a decade plus. So Review Tech and I've collaborated on his channel before. Like there's been times he's invited me and all that, and he's been on the Spawncast and skip it about, you know. And yeah, he deleted his channel. He has over 1 million subscribers, and he deleted his channel. Can you guys believe that? He deleted the channel, dude. He deleted that. He yeetus delete us. So we're gonna talk about that and why, where, what happened there. I think it'd be fun to talk about that on JoJo Friday. So JoJo Friday Greg, thank you for the $2. You are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Anybody that's 2 or more you can beat out or pass up JoJo Friday Greg. Oh man. Thank you so much, JoJo Friday Greg, if I can speak correctly. So thank you for that support, man. I was a fan of his videos like from 10 years. Yeah. I think a lot of people were a fan of his videos before they actually started doing, you know, YouTube or just back in the day, you know. So absolutely. Greg with the 23 months. Tune in tier. Thank you so much, Greg. Review Tech, man, I felt like I was getting odd when the puppets appeared. I hope it gets help. Looks like old videos of Jim Sterling. Same thing. Pretty normal guy once. Yeah. I watched the latest video before it got deleted. Oh, I remember the comment were complaining he was going to flip-flop again, but oh boy, this time he did it. I mean, it's still a review period. Like, it's not like it's dead, like his whole channel's gone and he can't get it back. If he wants to, he can reinstate that channel and all of his content will be there. Like, I think he can actually do that. He can reinstall it or whatever, or redo it, and it'll be there. I think it's after like a certain number of weeks where it might disappear completely. But for right now, like, he can still change his mind and go back, you know? Remember RTU playing Alan Wake 1 when it came out so long ago now? Yeah. Doesn't he make money off old videos? Not, I mean, he says that he doesn't, people don't really watch the old videos, which, I mean, his old videos, they don't really have any like long-term staying power, right? They're not evergreen videos like top 10 lists. It's just like random gaming news with his opinion from like decades, a decade plus ago, or like years ago. Like, they're not, a lot of them aren't really relevant in today's day. But I mean, I did watch, you know, one of his videos from not too long ago. Yeah, he'll undelete it. In my opinion, he's done a bunch with his Twitter account. Yeah, exactly. So it's like closing your Twitter account, you can still get it back. Yeah, exactly. I think it's like within 30 days or something like that. Yeah, exactly, Monado. Skip it bop and boom boom flip flop, gone. Yeah, he said nothing. He said nothing is backed up on his stream. No, but I'm just saying, like, YouTube backs it up though. Like, YouTube will keep, like, if you want to reactivate your channel, YouTube will keep it all, because like YouTube doesn't want people deleting their channel on accident and then not being able to access what they had, right? So so I think you have like a 30-day grace period or something like that, you know. It's something. So what's up, Sortable Shelf? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Tay? Welcome. What's up, Poof for Prez? Hey, what's up, baby? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jack Kitchens? ReviewTech needs to join the Spawncast and come back to reality. I mean, it would be great, to be honest. Like, I don't know Rich like that, you know, so like I didn't DM him or anything. I did write one message saying, hey man, it'd be a mistake, you should leave the channel up for your fans that supported you all these years. Like, yeah, maybe a lot of people aren't watching now, but that doesn't mean that the fans don't want to go back and watch some old stuff, you know. So I think you shouldn't delete it because of the fans, you know, that got him to that point and helped him build his career. I think taking that away is a bad idea, you know. What's up, Shane? Since today's your birthday, hey, happy birthday, man. Metaphor, when it comes to the Metaphor needing Switch 2 is coming next year. Be patient. Yeah, I know. I'm simply talking about, we're going to talk about the Japanese sales coming up here. Let's see here. Trent says he does that for a living. What will he do now? He has a secondary channel, Trent, Review Tech Streams, and in that secondary channel he makes, you know, money from streaming. So he's been doing that lately to help, you know, to make money. And I think he also said that he got a regular job. Like, he got like a job probably like working from home, like doing like tech or something like that, you know, like tech support or something along the line, something that he knows that he can do and probably do a good job at, and like is all set up. So that's what I'm guessing he did. That's just my speculation, but he said himself that he got a job, like a regular job, you know. So yeah, sometimes you just need a change, man, after some time. Like, I do plan on having a regular job myself, like in like 20 years or something like that. Yeah, I don't plan on doing it like forever, but like not right now, you know. Yo, that's it with the Uroboros. Blast.
Jojo. Music request Metroid any track.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for that $20.32. We'll get that Metroid going for you. And then also thank you to Anderson Blitz with the $4.99. It says deleting a channel and wanting to move on is one thing, but to delete a channel with 1 million subscribers, yeah, RT, you just have Sins Talks, and yeah, like, I don't know, like, if you have 1 million even if you have like 10,000 subscribers, even my old channel, my old Player Since Gaming channel that had like 2,000 subscribers, barely that, like, I still left that channel up. Like, even though I abandoned it, I'm not using it anymore, whatever, I still left the channel up. Like, you can go laugh at my old videos or whatever the case is, right? Like, I still left it up for the fans that supported me from the beginning if they want to watch something, right? And I've had people tell me, oh, I watched the video, you know, this or that from one of your older videos or whatever. I was looking for something. I'm like, yeah, that's for like the old school. That's for like the fans that helped you get where you're at, you know? So yeah, I think it was a bad idea to delete the channel. I don't think it was a good idea. And once again, it's like I said, for the fans, man. Like, your hardest core fans don't want to see that. So I think that's the big thing for me, at least. Monado with the $3 as well. Let's go, Monado.
I remember RTU used to have a moderate reputation. However, like the meme, he flip-flops a lot. And also he's still having this wrong opinion about Switch and Switch 2, saying it needs to be more powerful than PS5. He was upset about SW2 spec leak SMH.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's essentially like when videos like that weren't popping off for him, like he wasn't getting the type of traction that he used to get, you know, like before, when you bash Nintendo or when you say something negative. I think if those videos blew up and he can continue doing that, I think maybe he'd have more passion in it because he's an opinionated guy. But I think that's some of the opinions that got him so much attention last time. I'm not saying that's the reason why. Obviously, he had other things going on. But I think that's, I mean, I'm not even part of it, but like those videos don't hit like they used to hit. Like back in the day, you could make videos like that and it would blow up and people would be like, oh my gosh, and blah, blah, blah. You get 100,000, 200,000 views off videos like that, maybe, right? Depending on who you were. Not in today's day. A lot of gamers are more, a lot of Nintendo gamers and a lot of fans like are more, like they see the evidence and the facts. Like back then, you can say that about Power because the Wii U failed and flopped, right? But in today's day, you can't say that because the Switch is by far the weakest, right? In terms of current generation and last generation systems, it's the weakest. And it's like doing really good. It's still selling really good. And in Japan, it dominates. So you don't have any ground to stand on. Like those videos don't hit like they used to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like those videos don't hit like they used to hit, you know? I'm gonna play some relaxing Metroid music. Big love to Vadsent. Thank you so much. Let's get these combos on the board, all right, guys? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Anderson Blitz with the $5, getting us to 7. The Monado Mario coming in with the $3 as well, getting us to 10. And then Vadsent with the $20.32, getting us to 30. Oh my gosh, double overclock right off the top, right off the board, off the top turnbuckle. Double overclock. You guys know what time it is. 30 minutes extended on stream. Let's go.
Overclock Buster!
I appreciate that. JoJo Friday's been extended by 30 minutes. We get another 15 combos. We will get to 45-minute extension. And my man Vatson, you're now the Hulk Hogan stream ninja. Anybody does more than $20.32, you can tie up or beat up my man, the myth, the legend, the relentless Vadsent. Not to be confused with Vladsent. Not to be confused with Mr. Tepish. Shout outs to my man Vadsent. Appreciate you, brother. You always out here supporting the Elite Ninja Village on JoJo Fridays. And we got one more notification to play. I'm going to get into you guys' comments. I know a lot of you guys are commenting, so we're going to discuss that. Trust me, if I didn't read your comment or if I didn't say what up to you, don't worry. I will. So don't worry. We just had a couple blasts coming through. So let's get that taken care of. And then, of course, it's JoJo Fridays, so you guys know we got to play it. You know, we got to play it. JoJo Fridays, thank you so much for the big JoJo. That $10 and up. We out here tonight. Let's go. All right. Shout outs to Juice Man. Is Juice Man Vaughn here? Somebody said, what up to Juice Man? 1 million sub channel deleted. Yeah, it can be archived. It can be archived. I think it's archived right now. RTU has been trying to become a member of Locale Live. Yep, he tried. RTU finna come back with Switch 2 release saying its favorite console of all time, then flip-flop. Just finished Metaphor. What a masterpiece. You played it on easy. You had to have played it. You played it on easy. Or you were playing it 15 hours a day since it launched. Congrats on finishing it. What's up, Shot X? What's up, Jeffrey Tucker? It says overclock. Yo, let's go, man. Appreciate that. Let's get the JoJo's on the board as well. And Fish Fan with the $5 as well. Yo, thank you so much, Fish Fan. And he says, appreciate your content. OJ, keep up the great work. Hey, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you coming out to the stream. I appreciate you watching the content as well. So thank you so much. You guys give him some love. Thank you to Fish Fan. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're going further beyond tonight, guys. I know we're going to hit those combos up. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for your support, though, for real. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for your so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Let's keep it rolling, though. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it popping. And I'm going to keep this chat going as well. Let's get some more comments in, too. Hit that like button. I understand he only cares about AAA games on the go, but he's always been wrong about Switch success. Even comment section, we're calling him out for being wrong. I mean, yeah, we all know that. I think that's very clear, you know. Play X theme. All right, I got you. We're going to play some more Metroid music, and then I'm going to get your X theme, okay? All right, after that. What's up, Dank Meme Center X? What's up, Style Boys? What's up, Elias? What's up, Switch It Up? What's up, Ryan Roth? What's up, Anderson Blitz? Thank you for the dono once again. What's up, Trent? Neil Blitz, the Frog. What's up, Shane? Happy birthday once again. Uncario, what is good? Boomers, what is good? Greg, thank you for the dono. Thank you for the 23 months as well. Shalifi, what's up? Immortal Rooster, how you doing? Relaxing. Hey, yo. Big love, guys. DJ No Good is here as well. Thank you so much. Super Gaming's here. Original Tall Man, what is good? Zora Wielder. Thank you guys so much. Chalice DJ, big love. Zindale, thank you so much. Jeffrey Tucker, Pomone is here. Dior, let's go. Tommy Raiku is here as well. What's good? Welcome. Travarius, is it Travarius or Travius? Not Travarius. I'm thinking of Travarius. I'm thinking of Travarius for the 49ers. Justin Smith Williams. I like that name. You know why I like that name, Justin Smith Williams? Because one of my favorite players in 49er history, Justin Smith, he was like a dominant defensive end / defensive tackle for the Niners when they ran their 3-4 defense. Oh my gosh, that guy was awesome. So I like your name. I like you, Justin. You've been around for a long time, but I also especially like your name. What's up, Roadhouse? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? What is good? What's up, Party Man Jamboree? Party Man Jamboree, have you been jamboreeing in Mario Party? Because I know I have been jamboreeing because boom, baby. We got it all set and ready to go. Software downloaded. Shout outs to Nintendo. Hashtag free game. Let's go. So I'll be playing some Jamboree. Played a ton, I bet, man. I bet. What's up, Uzair? Welcome to the stream. I've been playing the Metaphor demo. Pretty cool so far. Yeah, it's great. What's up, Rex? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? AAA job. Don't nobody want to hear about your damn 49ers. Don't nobody want to hear about you. I don't think I mentioned anything about the 49ers today at all. So I don't think I mentioned anything so far. I don't recall. So I'm not sure what you're talking about, AAA job. I didn't mention anything, though. I did not say anything today so far. Boo Boo, what's up, man? Welcome. Let's see here. What's that thing you have in your hands? I had a Switch. That's a Nintendo Switch. Who's there? Let's see here. Oh, mention Justin. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, I thought you meant like mentioning like the actual like 49ers players or like the 49ers play. Like I'm just mentioning a guy. His name is Justin Smith. He played for the Niners. But yeah, I wasn't mentioning any type of like games or like the Chiefs game or anything like that. But I was just simply talking about a guy named Justin Smith. But it's all good. But yeah, you're right though. I did mention that. He did play for the Niners. But just because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Come over here, tell me what the hell I'll do. I'll talk about whatever the hell I want, AAA job. If you don't like it, you can leave. Joe crusty ass. Go play Call of Duty. Fudge out of here. Go play Call of Duty. I'll talk about whatever the hell I want on my stream. Shit. Let's see here. I'm from the NFL talking to game stream. No. Let's see here. It's all good though. Asteroid Desu, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, boy. What's up, man? Welcome. Let's talk the mids sales for Metaphor. They're not mid. They're just not as good as they could have been, right? Like, there's a couple different things with the Metaphor sales. They're not mid. They're not like, I mean, listen, they're one of the worst launches for Atlas in like a decade plus when it comes to games. When it comes to the big games. I mean, only Soul Hackers and SMT4 Final did worse. When it comes to Atlas's big RPGs. Like SMT, Persona, Soul Hackers. Yeah, only SMT4 Final, I think, and Soul Hackers 2 did worse. But we all know that at this point in Japan's kind of like Nintendo land, right, man? Like, you got to have your games on there in order for it to really move. And the Metaphor didn't even increase the sales. Like, it looks like we already knew it was endgame in Japan, but now it's like really, like, from what I'm analyzing here, people don't like this. Some people don't like this, but I'm just trying to tell the truth when it comes down to the sales analysis. It's like launching in Japan, at least, like, it's so dead for the PlayStation, like PlayStation and Xbox. It's just there's nothing there. Or it's not that there's nothing there. It's that it's so much worse than the rest of the world. It's so much worse than what it used to be for Sony. It's like a stranglehold there, you know. What's up? Is it KO Tan? What's up, man? It's pretty out of touch to want $800 Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, anybody normally thinking there's no way that they know that it's going to be, like, stronger than a PS5. That's like impossible to have, like, good battery life, fair price, good price, and all that, and for it to be stronger than PS5. Like, that's crazy. 1 million for a new IP. We're talking about Japan. We're not talking about the worldwide sales. The worldwide sales were solid. Worldwide sales were solid for Metaphor, which I covered on this channel multiple times, and I said that was okay. We're talking about the Japanese sales, where it was about 108,000, which is, once again, that's the worst. That's the worst launch for a big Atlas RPG, you know, out of like SMT and Soul Hackers. It's the third worst. SMT5 did better, and I mean SMT, it's never been known to be a massive seller. It's been okay, but it's never been known to be a massive seller. Like SMT5 did considerably better on the Switch on one platform, you know, compared to obviously PS5 and PS4, but Switch has a bigger install base than PS5 and PS4. Although at the time that Switch launched, I mean, at the time that SMT launched, that was 2021. So, I mean, yeah, that was already like 4 years afterwards. So the install base was still significant. Bigger than what Sony has. Lemstar with the $4.99 and says, I'm sad about Rich. Started watching him during the pandemic. It sucks that his downfall. Deleting the channel is wild to me. I agree. It's very wild, and I think that, you know, he shouldn't have done it. You know, but, you know, he's his own man. He can do what he wants. And we can go further beyond. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Metaphor won't run on Switch 2. That's false. It runs on a PS4. Metaphor, they could, if they truly wanted to get it working on probably even the Switch, they could have. It uses the Persona 5 engine, which is an engine from the PlayStation 3. That's why the graphics are not like, you know, anything super crazy. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it would run great on the Switch, but if they really wanted to and like get the time and effort to do it, I mean, they probably could do it, but it'd be pretty low quality. But in terms of like Switch 2, yeah, I mean, the game runs on PS4. And it actually, the funniest thing is that the PS4 version running backwards compatible through PS5 actually runs more stable and a consistent 60 frames without VRR over the PS5 version of the game. So it's not even about power overall with that game. It's optimization for X, Y, or Z platform it was made for. So yeah. You playing Jamboree on stream, OJ? We're gonna play this weekend. Metaphor can even run on 3DS. I saw that. I mean, it can't really, but I did see that. When do you think Metaphor will price drop? I mean, it's an Atlas game, so probably Black Friday. Just glad Metaphor gives me an excuse to actually use my PS5. I am loving Metaphor. I've put 60 hours in right now at this point, and it's awesome. Yeah, I hear what you said in terms of the video game market. Japan is a smaller market than Delaware, which is, it's not, but yeah. I don't know who said that again. I forgot who said that. Somebody said that. What's up? Okay, now, hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome. What's good? Welcome. I heard Disgaea 7 can run well on the Switch. Yeah, I have it on Switch. I mean, that's Disgaea though. It's just a small turn-based strategy RPG. So yeah. So yeah, we'll probably see price drop. Probably Black Friday. You'll probably be able to get it for like $50 or something like that. It's a $70 game. Let's see here. Just looked at your gaming channel. Coincidentally, first vid I saw was you talking about Rich. You just looked at my channel today, Antimatter. Oh, okay. Or do you mean like the video that I talked about Rich before, like on my other channel? No, I never said Metaphor will probably run on. I didn't say that. So just slow down and just listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying if they truly wanted it to work on there, if they felt like taking the time to port it, they probably could. They're using the P3 engine. You know, so that's the engine from that runs on the PS3. So they probably could, but the quality probably wouldn't be the best. It'd probably be crusty. Let's see here. I really want to play Metaphor on Switch and Switch 2. JRPGs are better on handhelds. Closest thing right now, Metaphor, Steam Deck. Yeah, Steam Deck's probably your best bet, or like a ROG Ally or whatever the case is. I mean, yeah, and it'd be good to have Metaphor on like, you know, a dedicated portable, not like a PC handheld portable, like those, you know. But I mean, that's like the next best that you can do. I mean, I'd personally play it on my Steam Deck if there was actual cross save between the PS5 and PC version. Unfortunately, there is not cross save between the two. They don't communicate, so I can't play it on there, but I wish that they did. They have cross save across, I think, like the PS4 version and PS5 version, but Atlas said that they don't support that on their website, but they definitely do. I'm not sure if that's because maybe it's because I bought the digital versions of both games in a package, like the special edition. I think maybe it's an exclusive feature to that. I don't know. But when you buy the $99 bundle digital edition of Metaphor, you get the PS4 and PS5 versions of the game. So maybe it's something with that. But I mean, somebody pointed out to me that Atlas says that they don't have cross save between the two, but they definitely do. At least the versions that I have. So yeah. Expedition 33, Expedition 480p 30 frames per second is not worth putting out. I don't think it. You just wait for Switch 2. Just wait for Switch 2 if you're gonna do that. Basically saying that they can get it to run on Switch, but it would look as bad in a big person squeezing into skinny jeans. I mean, yeah, it'd be bursting at the seams. I know he has an audience, but I never really cared for RTU's channel. However, it's odd to delete your whole channel. It really is. All I know is about Metaphor is every player is attractive. Is that every player is attracted to at least one of the characters. I don't know, man. They're not real, dude. So I don't think anybody's really attracted to the characters. They're like anime. So I mean, yeah, you have probably some like the furries and like the crazy anime people that are, but like most people are just like normal, and just like the game for like the gameplay and like the writing and the story and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know where all that's coming from. I mean, yeah, you always have your favorites, you know. People really like Hulkenberg. People like what's her name, Brigitte. It's like the rogue woman she's like an igniter salesman, like a magic salesman essentially, or a saleswoman. So there are people that people like or not. I mean, but I mean it's no different from any of the other games that they've made. Let's talk about Sparking selling less than freaking DBZ Fusions on 3DS debuted in Japan. No, we're not going to talk about that because it sold 3 million units overall. So it just goes to show like the problem like with PlayStation 5 in Japan. Like that's the problem. Like the problem that it's so bad to the point to where something like Sparking Zero sold, 3 million units, but only 63,000 physical in Japan. So it goes along with the Metaphor thing. That the problem is that like the PS5 just isn't really moving the needle there. Although I think they said it was like its 7th biggest launch for PS5 in Japan, but like if you look at the lineup, if you look at the games, it's like that's pathetic in terms of the sales numbers. Just overall, it's pretty bad. All right, Theme X. All right, let's see here. But yeah, I mean, once again, it's just one of those things to where that's just how it is in Japan right now. Right now in Japan. Now worldwide, obviously PS5 getting way more sales. Our Nintendo Cloud version over on Switch. What does that mean? Are they done doing them? I mean, there's not been a lot of them in the first place, so I don't know if there's going to be any more of that, but we'll see. Both Atlas and FromSoftware need to fix their engines. I don't see how their engines run better on older hardware, because the hardware, it was built for the older hardware, right? So that's an optimization thing when it comes down to it. So there are certain processes when making games, especially when making games that are with engines like this, to where it's just going to run better, or it's just going to be a bit more optimized for hardware where it's made for compared to the newer hardware. It's just, that's just how it is. I don't think there's, anything, they could update, but I don't think there's anything that they can really do overall outside of just moving over. So for example, Persona 3 Reload uses Unreal Engine, runs perfectly fine on like every single system, right? They don't have the same issues that they have, but the problem is that they already have a perfectly good engine, right? That works good, that they're okay with, and game development is already super expensive and already has a lot of stuff that they have to do. So like making all these engine optimizations for the newer systems when you're right in the middle of development, or if you've been developing for something, it's just a pain in the butt. So they opt to just basically, do the best that they can on all the different systems. So I don't blame them, I don't blame them. Although I do think that it's an issue, I don't blame them for that one. To be honest though, I've played, like Metaphor on my PS5, and I have not noticed all this stuff that guy was noticing on Digital Foundry. So that's just me. Let's see here. Evening OJ, just getting in. I seen your video and enjoyed it. Even the Expedition 33 would be $50 with Unreal Engine is unheard of for an amazing game. My music request is Contra 4. Yeah, Contra 4 is awesome too. And thank you for the 100 core crystals. 41 on the board, guys. We are 4 away from from the next combo and from extending the stream by 45 minutes. We already got a 30-minute extension, so I appreciate that. And your music request, Simeon Coin, thank you so much for the dono, man, for the bits. And your music request will come in right after Theme X is done. It's not a type of Switch, Uzair. It's just some Joy-Cons, some third-party Joy-Cons. OJ, how about Metaphor? How Metaphor do on Xbox in Japan? It wasn't in the top 30 from what I understand. No, I'm not gonna get PS5 Pro. I don't think it was in the top 30. Watch my video, type in PS5 Pro on my channel, type it in and see what pops up. And just type in PS5 Pro Player Essence and then see what pops in, and go watch my videos about what I said about PS5 Pro. Trust me, they're still very, very relevant. Gematsu. So I'm looking at, what's today? Today's Friday. So I'm looking at the for I think, is the top 30 in yet? Yeah, the top 30's in. Let me see if Metaphor's on there for Xbox. Yeah, I don't think they even had a physical copy of Metaphor in Japan. I don't think they did for Xbox, because it's not in the top 30 either. Let's see here. Would you train Rich on stream for weight loss? If you wanted me to, sure. Yeah. If he wanted me to. But I mean, I think Rich knows how to lose weight. It's more about other stuff that's getting him to not do it. Because I've seen him go to the gym and stuff before. What's up, music guy? Welcome to the stream, man. Perhaps you'll become tempted? No. Yes, I did get your email, Daryl. I did check it right before. I was busy editing a video, a Square Enix video that I have coming up. That's already late, by the way. Hopefully Square Enix still wants to work with me. Yeah, I was so busy this week. I had court. I was just doing all sorts of other stuff, man. It was just, oh god, colossal waste of time this week, man. But I did get your email, and we're gonna try to do it for. We're gonna shoot for this Sunday. I'm gonna see when. Party Man doesn't know exactly when he'll be able to do it. So he's going to give me an update maybe Saturday night. I, of course, want to watch the 49ers versus Chiefs. So I need to see what time that game is. So that's going to be at 1:25. So we can maybe do it. I think my wife, and I got to check with my wife when she's working. So I got to take care of my boys. So we got to get everything all set, you know, probably by tomorrow. Party Man will let me know, and then of course I'll let you guys know, and then just look out on Sunday. So it'll probably be Sunday night. We'll probably get the Jamboree thing, or maybe even like Saturday. But I don't know if Party Man. I gotta double check with Party Man and all that to see like what we can do. Hey, what's up, Juice Man Vaughn? What's the news with ReviewTech? It's literally in the title, Pro Joe. He deleted his channel, so it's in the title. Let's see, despite it running better, Atlas and other Japanese devs probably don't want to pay those license fees for UE4. Seems like a catch-22. Well, that might be part of it, but it's also dev tools being familiar with. Like, they're more familiar with their own engine from, like, Persona 3, and they've been working on the game for, like, 8 years. So why move over to Unreal Engine when you already have an engine that works just fine? Yo, the African Choice was with the $5.
In my opinion, there is no excuse why Metaphor can't run well on Switch. Monolith Soft has proven, especially with Xenoblade 3, that you can do it. If Monolith Soft can make magic on the Switch, Atlas and other developers can do the same.
Yeah, but the difference is that Xenoblade doesn't have to be made for Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and other systems. All they got to do is make Xenoblade for one system, and they're a first-party developer, so that means that they have all of Nintendo's resources and dev tools right away without worrying about anything else but that game on that one platform. It's not the same thing as making a game that's multi-platform on multiple different systems. You know, it's very different. African Check Force doesn't mean that they can't do it, but it's also one thing. It's like, hey, that's not the only system. And on top of that, it's like, if the Switch 2 is coming, if they're targeting a 2024 release, and Switch 2 might have been out in 2024 or 2025, and it's obviously better, why not do that instead of having to make a Switch 1 version and then also a Switch 2 version? So you're doing kind of like double the work, you know? So for me, For me, it doesn't really make sense for them to try to scrunch it on there. Like, it already has some issues like with frame rate and stuff and running when it comes to like Xbox Series S or all that. So I don't know. I mean, they could have, but once again, they've got a lot of work to do. So it makes more sense to put it on Switch too, in my opinion. Especially after playing the game, it makes more sense to do that, especially if it's so close. But that's just me. So yeah, I don't think like Atlas and you know, it depends. Like, there's so many different things that are a factor here, guys. You know, not every dev is going to be able to do everything, especially like different circumstances, budgets, time, power, blah blah blah, right? So doesn't mean that it can't be done. It just means that they might not want to, or they might want to wait for a more powerful system to get that done instead. So that's my opinion, at least. Thank you for the 53 on the combo board. Thank you for the $5, African Triforce. I appreciate you, brother. Also, DeAndre with the $2.17. This playing metaphor reminds me of One Piece in the sense that you're on a grand adventure traveling from place to place. It's like playing an Atlas version of Dragon Quest. Gauntlet Runner theme, please. All right, I got you. Excuse me. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. But that's why I think it's coming to Switch 2. Personally. That's why I personally think it's coming to Switch 2. But that's just my... And listen, there's been credible information that it is. That it is as well. So there's also that. You know, there's also that. There is also that. So yeah, like I said, you know, it's one of those things to where we might see it. We might see it. We might see it overall. Players, I set a $1.99 music request on last stream, but before it was the very end of the stream. Let's look at your request. If not, that's cool. Let me check. You said before the last stream, music guy. When was that? I have my whole list up here. I don't think it went through. Because I don't see anything. So you said the last stream? So, okay, that was like, what, 2 days ago or 3 days ago? What day was it? I can check it. If it came in, I can check it. So, what day was it? Was it like 2 days ago? You said $1.99 before the end of the stream? And did you put it under your name? Was it Super Chat or was it... Which one was it? Please, no drug references and all that here in the chat, please. Triple Eight job. Oh, let's see here. Sicilian with the $2 says, Rich should have kept Jay and kept making that bread. I think looking back at it, it was definitely a mistake. It was definitely a mistake to let Jay go. I think so. I think looking back, I think they could have kept on doing what they're doing and be successful, but I don't think there was any, what's it called? There wasn't any passion in it. But there's passion in this. Let's go.
Overclock Buster.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 45 plus. I forgot to hit the overclock on that, guys. So we are only one away from another limit break. 1 hour, sorry, another 1 hour extension on today's stream. So let's go. I saw the word deleted, but I wasn't sure what he deleted. He deleted his channel. It says it right there in the title. It says on, you're on Twitch, right, Zoop? It says, wait a minute, what the heck? Why is this not updated on Twitch? Okay, yeah, it looks like the Twitch channel did not update, even though I put it in the thing. So the Twitch did not update. Sorry about that, guys. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Chris Wallace with the $1.99. Let's get you 2 tracks. Since I can't find it, I got you 2 tracks. So what is the tracks that you want, Chris Wallace music? Get me 2. I don't know where your other one is. I didn't see it, but I got 2 tracks for you. I'm gonna just say, all right, you did it. So get me 2 tracks and I got you, brother. Or wait a minute. Sorry, music guy. I thought, are you Chris Wallace music? I thought you're the same person. So I'm not sure. So never mind. Chris Wallace music is a completely different person. My bad. Never mind. Chris Wallace, if you want something, let me know. Oh man. Let's see. How many people are gonna have passion at their job though, and make much less? That's true. That's true. The Big Cheese got his $200. He got his $200. I'm with you. That's the better off. They just save it for Switch 2. It could probably work on Switch 1, but it's not just worth the time and resources with their next system on the way. Exactly. It's resources. Like, that's a lot of time and effort and resources that you have to put into a version. And then you have to probably do that again, make a Switch 2 version of the game. So it just makes more sense that you just target that. Yo, B Martin with the Toby Blaster. Let's freaking go.
What's up, my brother?
What's
Can
up?
you get some Jubilife Village theme going?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, we can. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And Jacob Dressback with the Jow Jow. Hey.
Jojo.
Yes.
Happy Friday.
Yes,
bud.
sir.
Can't wait to be done with work. Looking forward to a nice weekend of playing video games.
Yes, sir.
Fire Emblem music.
Yes,
please.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, we out here. Before we get that Fire Emblem music, though, we gotta do this, boys and girls. It is time. The Toby Blaster to JoJo combo is a true combo on player essence. In addition to the No and Mio. Don't play it late. Don't play it late. Don't play it late. Let's go. Let's see here. Jubilife Village theme. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. Been playing Metaphor on Steam with Moonlight and Sunshine on a Legion Y700, and I don't know what the hell all that means. I have no idea what that means. But whatever you're doing to play the game and have fun, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Shout out to Sortable Shelf. Shout out to Zoo. What is good? Who cares Switch 2 when we have who cares about Switch 2 when we have Metaphor? I mean, obviously people care about Switch 2. The Switch sold 100 and something million, 100 million plus units. So, I mean, Switch 2 is a system. Metaphor is a game. People are obviously going to want to play a great RPG on Switch 2. So plenty of people care. Sub Jazz and Wiki, welcome. Metaphor on Steam Deck, Switch 2 will kill it. I mean, Metaphor on Steam Deck's great. I actually think it's good. It's just I don't want to start over. Like, that's the problem. Like, I would have definitely been playing Metaphor on Steam Deck, but I don't want to start over from my, like, I already put like 1 million hours into my save file, like, on the demo for the PS5, so I didn't want to have to redo it, you know?
Valuable items.
Yo, Jacob Dressback with the valuable items. Yo, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Jacob Dressback, the gift god, is back. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. 86 on the board. We are out here. We are going
Even further beyond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JoJo's rep it up for some B Martin. Let's get some love for Big B Martin in the chat. Let's go. Get some love for my man up north. Let's get it, man. Thank you for the big 15, the Toby Blaster. Shout out to Jacob Dressback with the $10 as well. Let's go. Let's go. Music Guy gifted the membership. Let's go, Music Guy. Let's go. Big love though, guys. Big love. Let's see here. Metaphor is awesome though. It's really good. I love it. Let's see here. Sharks, I've been working like crazy. We're on mandatory 6 days a week. 6 days next week. I haven't had time to play Metaphor. Now I'm sad. I bet, man. That's the worst. Switch 2 honestly has me really excited. I feel like it's going to have so many games ported over, hopefully. Hope you're well, brother. I'm doing good, Chris. Thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate you, man. Music Guy, let me know let me know what music you want. Or let me know what track you wanted to get from the other day, and I got you. If Xbox wants to sell more consoles, they should strike a deal with Steam to allow them to put games on their console from Steam. I don't think that's gonna sell more consoles. I think that they'd have to, in order for Xbox to really sell consoles, they'd have to put out high quality exclusives. That's how you sell consoles. You sell consoles by putting out high quality exclusives, not just by having some type of Steam portal through there. I don't think that sells consoles, to be honest. What really would sell consoles is high quality exclusives. That's what sells consoles, in my opinion, at least. But I don't think Microsoft, at this point, they're looking to the next thing. But I think that the next Microsoft system will essentially be a Steam machine. You know, and they might even have like their own version of the Steam Deck, their own handheld. It's just who takes all the time to push the godly lineup day one. They're gonna kill it again. It's not about day one, Rex. Day one is great, don't get me wrong, but everyone's not even going to be able to buy it day one. So having 5 billion games day one is not what you need. What you need is a bunch of games throughout the course of the first year or so. So you need them spread out. As you get more stock, you've got a great game coming in. So think of it this way. If you have 5 billion cupcakes and only 100 children, you know what I'm saying? And you bring the 5 billion cupcakes to the school, yeah, everyone's gonna get a cupcake, but there's not enough to fill all that stock, right? To get out to sell all those cupcakes. But if you gradually brought in 100 cupcakes, then the next day you brought in this many, right? 75. And let's say you had a stock of however many, like 1,000, and gradually you had cupcakes for all the kids coming back to replenish. It's like that. You got to make sure that you have games throughout the whole year, and you got to spread them out. So then when you get your restock, right, then you can have a big game to go with it. If you blow everything all at launch, yeah, don't get me wrong, that's awesome, and that could definitely help sustain sales, but you want to have that continued lineup to get people excited every single month and a half. You know, you don't want everything right there at launch. Nintendo's done that. They did that with third parties in the Wii U era. They had a bunch of Western third-party games. They had Nintendo Land and Mario. They had all sorts of stuff, and people just couldn't buy everything. The Switch all it had was Zelda, really. I mean, it had a couple other things, but all it really had was Zelda, and the Switch destroyed the Wii U, and it had a way worse overall launch lineup with first and third party. I mean, Zelda Breath of the Wild is obviously the goated, right? But that's all it needed. So you really don't need a million games all at launch. Like, you just need one really, really good game that gets people excited. Like one good game, maybe a couple third-party games here and there, and then that's it. And then throughout the year, drop your big games every month and a half, 2 months. Drop your big games after that, and do that for the course of the next year. You do that, that's what you get monster sales from, you know? Let's see here. I'm not sure if I can play that music guy. I'm not sure if I can play that. So Slim with the 2 says, don't talk about cupcakes. You might summon EDP 45. All right, my bad. No cupcakes. Let me just say, how about this? Healthy apples with the dessert of cookies. How about that? You eat your apple, you get a nice cookie afterwards. So you have your apple and cookie combo. How about that? Oh man. So yeah. What's up, Mega Lee? Welcome to the stream. Dreamcast released 90% of the good games at launch. I mean, I understand what people talk about launch lineup. You want to make sure that you have a good launch lineup. A launch lineup is very important to meet many people's needs. But the thing what people don't realize about Nintendo is that people are just looking for, like, most of the hardcore Nintendo fans, all they want is like 1 or 2 really good games at launch. Like, you don't need to bring the whole house. You don't need to bring everything down. So just get us that big Mario or whatever. We just need that for the first month or so, and then release the third party games periodically, release the good stuff. But yeah, have a better launch lineup than the freaking Switch. The Switch had, outside of Zelda, it was not great. So yeah, give us a bit better than the Switch, but don't blow everything right then and there, you know? So yeah. Hey, what's up, Glenmore? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, brother? Remember when the series systems came out with Halo on the box? We didn't even get Halo on the series launch. Losers. Oh man, yeah, they had some delays because obviously the graphics. They had to delay the game. They had to delay it. I think it was supposed to be 2021, right? Then it got delayed to 2022 or something like that. Like, my point is that Switch pulled this with not that much at launch at first year. No, the Switch had a great first year. No, Switch had a great first year. All that much at launch, and no, the first year of the Switch was incredible. Remember, Rex, this was the first year of the Switch. The first year of the Switch was Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, ARMS, Splatoon 2, Pokken Tournament, Mario plus Rabbids, Super Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Fire Emblem Warriors. Like, the first year of the Switch was that first 9 months year. It was actually really good, you know. It was actually a really good first year. It was a big. They spread it out throughout the year. You know, I bet a lot of those games were ready. I mean, outside of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I bet a lot of those games were ready before them, but they just spread it out. And Snipper Clips, that was a launch title. Snipper Clips was a launch title alongside Breath of the Wild. So, hey, what's up, Josie? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, young lady? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out, hey, big streamer Spawncast member raid to Josie. She's awesome. You guys go subscribe to her channel. Josie, if you want to link it, you're a mod, so you can link your channel. So feel free to link your channel. You guys go subscribe to her. She's awesome. She's goated. Coolest Zoomer I know. Coolest Zoomer I know by far. Let's see here. Why am I getting so many ads? It's because of YouTube. YouTube makes it to where if you want your stream to even get filtered out to anybody, you've got to have your ads on balanced. I'm sorry, man. Sorry about that. What are the options that you can do? Obviously, like YouTube Red or the YouTube Premium or whatever, that helps. That you don't get anything. But unfortunately, I can't do anything. Or you can watch on Twitch. If you watch on Twitch, I think you'll get less. Or I think I'm on Twitter as well. So if you got Twitter or X, if you watch on there, I think you'll get less too. So there is that. But keep your YouTube tab open while you're at it, so I keep that view on YouTube as well. Oh, man. Does the YouTube Premium hurt you, OJ? No, YouTube Premium's great. I get a cut of whatever ads that we're playing. They give me that cut on my YouTube Premium, so it's fine. Like, I don't check how much I make from YouTube Premium. I don't check. I barely check how much I make, period. I just see what I get in my PayPal, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's how much I have. And then I just, you know, put it in my account. I use my YouTube revenue to pay my bills and all that. Then any tips or donations I get, I put that into a separate thing, and I use that for, like, if I need a game, or if I need new equipment, or if I need, like, other stuff like that, I do that. So I separate the two, just because I don't like using what you guys drop here. I don't use that. I'm not Dark Side Phil. I don't use that to take my wife out to eat and pay my bills. That's ridiculous. I get that from, you know, from the YouTube revenue, just you guys watching my videos or watching my streams, and all that. So anything I get, any donations I get, I always put it back into this channel. I just leave it, put it back into this channel. So yeah, not trying to advertise premium shaming, but if you are somebody to watch YouTube 24/7, no sub premium, yeah, my boy's going nuts in the background too. I'm sorry guys if you guys hear him. He's upset about something. My wife's with him though. He's good. Wait, what do you mean? You mean member Josie? Whoa, yeah, Josie. Whoa, wow. Okay, all right, buddy. All right, buddy, calm down. Let's see. Don't forget, plenty of exclusive indie titles. Fast RMX. Yeah. Like the indie stuff was there too. The indie stuff was also there in the first, year. They had more than that too. I mean, like third party wise. But I'm just talking about the exclusives, like the first party exclusives. Were bangers throughout that 2017. It was pretty wild. A lot of people forget what they had, but that was actually one of Nintendo's, I'd probably say that was Nintendo's best rollout for a first year lineup of all time. Like by far better than the GameCube, better than so much. Yo, Mungunzo!
Skip-a-dooba pada-bop.
Skip-a-dooba pada-bop, hooda-bop, skip-a-dooba pada-bop, skip-a-dooba and flip-flop. Yo, the funniest, I'll give you guys my favorite Review Tech moment. The funniest moment ever with Review Tech was on the Spawncast for like the second time, and Miss Click was on the Spawncast as well regularly. And when John brought back Review Tech, Miss Click said, "Oh, Review Tech, you're back." She says, "Review Tech, you're back. Hey, Rich." And she was like, "You were my first." And then I was like, wait, what? I was like, yo, Rich out here like with Miss Quick like skipping him up. Bro, that just had me dying, man. Had me dying. It says you were my first. I was like, wait, what? Wait, hold up. That's just funny. I was like, oh, imagine Rich be like, skipping him up, yeah. Like, all right, so starting with the $2, it says this is for pet supplies, internet bills, and back taxes. Yeah, I know. Catch up on those back taxes. Music guy with the $1.99 says Ganondorf all phases, Tears of Kingdom boss theme. All right, I got you, man. Thank you for the donos, guys. I appreciate that. Helps me pay my back taxes. So I don't rock back and forth on the X and Y axis. It's one of those things. It's just one of those things. Shout outs though. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's get some Ganondorf music. Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. Ganondorf theme. All phases. Man, trying to get the whole shebang. All right, let me see how long this one is. All right, I think this is it. I found it here. All right, it's not too bad. Big love, thank you, music guy, and thank you, Sicilian, and thank you guys. We have crossed the limit break. Let's go. 1 hour extended tonight. We got that already. Bonus stream as well. I think I owe you guys 2 dos. So we're gonna get those going. We're gonna get those popping. We're gonna get those popping. Let's go. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate that. Let's go. Josie, did you link your channel, Josie? Link your channel, young lady. Let's see here. I'm gonna play Mario Party Jamboree together with my family in an hour. It's gonna be dope. Oh man, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, have fun. We're gonna be playing soon. I think we're gonna play on Sunday. Let's see here. How my kiddos doing? They're doing good. Yo, Mongunzo! What? With the $50 dono! What is this? He says back taxes, sons of bitches.
Back taxes? Sons of bitches.
No, it's a, listen, it's a joke. Listen, no, look. There is a little dispute that I have with them, but it's getting situated. My tax guy's taking care of it. So, but it's been going on for like 4 years, and they're stupid. The IRS, they're like the slowest, dumbest corporation of all time. Like seriously, they're terrible. So that's taking my tax guy's taking care of that. It's not a big deal. So is there something there? Yeah, but it's not supposed to be there. So yeah. So anyway, but my tax guy's taking care of that. Now on the other side, do I actually have any for real? No, I don't. We're making fun of what we're doing. We're making fun of DSP, Darkside Phil. He basically scammed his viewers. So essentially what he did is that for like a year or however long it was, he would tell his viewers, I need money because I got to pay my back taxes. And then this guy was like 30 something years old, right? And he's like, oh yeah, well, you know, I pay my taxes, my regular taxes, my federal taxes, and all of a sudden, oh, out of nowhere, my state taxes. Dude, everybody knows that depending on what state that you live in, and he knows that there's state tax and federal tax where he lives. There's both. So he knew that, but he would scam his viewers into giving him money and begging every single stream, not having it to where it's like, hey, if you want to support, you know, cool animation, blah, 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 you know, whatever, you'll get like an extra time or not like anything like that, right? Or bonuses or anything. Just, hey, give me this so I can pay for my food, pay for my bills, pay for all of that. It wasn't just, you know, and he would beg every single stream. Hey guys, beg. Hey guys, we're not there. Beg, like just be begging. And he was basically saying that he needed this to pay his taxes. He had these back taxes, he had all this, but he had a bank leak, and he had a bankruptcy and a bank leak. And in the bank leak and in the bankruptcy, that's how they got his bank leak. It showed him while people were donating for him for supposedly taxes, he was taking all of that money and spending it on microtransactions, WWE champions. He was spending it on wine, alcohol, drinking himself to a stupor. He was spending it on pies. He was spending it on DoorDash, like fast food. He was just spending it on everything. Everything else but taxes, you know? So that's the joke that me and Sicilian have, like, oh, here's the catch up on your back taxes. So it's a joke, essentially. So anyway, yeah, gambling, all sorts of stuff. So, and the funny thing is that he still has an audience that support him all the time, you know, which is the crazy thing. They don't care because his audience are complete morons. Like literally he preys upon the dumbest people in society. Like some of these people legitimately have some issues. Some of them are actually just dumb, you know, and they're lonely and they stumble across his page, but he's a scammer. He's a scammer and he's been a scammer, you know, for a while now. And so that's the joke, was like, oh yeah, the catch up on the back taxes. But if you guys want to support OJ's back tax fund, his joking back tax fund, like Mongunzo just did, I appreciate it. Thank you for the freaking 50. Yeah, look up DSP begging and you'll see what I'm talking about. But look up, June the King did a documentary on him. I mean, we already knew that that he was scummy and all that, but June exposed it even more. But thank you for the big 50. Mongunzo, you're now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Thank you so much for the big 50. If you have some music that you want, Mongunzo, I got you for a number of tracks, man. Actually 60 total because you did that 10 earlier. Let's see here. The DSP rabbit hole you set me on is deep. Yeah, total scumbag. Yeah, complete scumbag. Complete scumbag. He's a liar. He's a scammer. He's unhonest with his audience. He's just, you know, a complete scumbag, dude. But anyway, yeah, he scams. He's been a scammer. Let's see here. My guy is helping OJ pick up games for the Switch 2 launch. Yo, shoutouts. Let's go. Donate and I'll wear a hat. Yeah, I know. Donate and I'll wear a hat. That's what. It's not like, oh, I'll extend the stream or I'll do more. Or it's like, yo, you donate and I'll wear a hat. I'll wear a different hat, or I'll wear glasses that I'm supposed to be wearing to protect my eyes. I'll put on glasses that I'm supposed to be wearing to protect my eyes. This guy's such a scam fraud artist. Bruh, Rich could totally rebuild his channel and have a joint popping again by the next time if he got his mind right and grinded out a few months. Yeah, he could. He really could. These fans, but OJ, those are necessities. DSP needs DoorDash, gambling, WWE champions, and wine. You don't get it. I know, seriously. But hey, man, everybody has their thing. Like I said, some of the worst people in this world are supported. So I mean, it is what it is, right? We've seen people that are complete douchebags, people that are way worse than DSP also have support. So yeah, it's all good, man. It happens. But yeah, that's the joke that Sicilian does. You know, that usually he'll be like, "Yo, OJ, you know, catch up on your back taxes." Simeon Coin says, I watch ReviewTechUSA from time to time with RGT, and I'll check out Josie Woe later in the future. You are the top support. My music request is Octopath. All right, yeah, I got you, Simeon Coin. I got you right now, my man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. Big love. Thank you for the support, man. Shout outs. Big love to Simeon Coin. Thank you. 153 on the board, guys. We are absolutely killing it on JoJo Friday. Can we get the 2-pop? The 2-hundo? Let's go. Let's see here. DSP also tends to clash with urban style creators. Like myself. Am I urban Meyer? Urban Meyer style? Yeah, let's go. Let's see here. The worst people got the charisma, unfortunately. This man's got no charisma. He's just the old weirdo that preys upon really dumb viewers. Like, he's got no charisma. His streams are NyQuil boring. The only time that they're actually worth watching is when he's going off on somebody, when people make fun of him, you know, for what he says stupid. Like, it's not based on him actually being good at like the video games he's playing. He's garbage. Go watch him play Metaphor ReFantazio. Go look up DSP Metaphor ReFantazio when you get some time and see. This guy can't even play a simple RPG on normal, dude. He was getting cooked easily. He doesn't even know. Like, they literally tell you, the informant in the inn tells you, hey, if you have a staff, the goblins in there go berserk. Of course, this moron didn't see that and is constantly getting cooked and getting cooked over and over and over and over. Because he doesn't want to talk or do anything. Like, he plays games terrible. Monado Mar with the $3.
By the way, I also seen Omni and Side Scroller's video about a Somgold's apology video.
What?
First off, the apology video quality was terrible compared to his streams. Next, the fact these grifters say never apologize.
Okay.
This will get you into trouble in life, SMH.
So wait a minute, let me ask you. Like, I seen Omni and Side Scroller's video. Okay, Omni as in the content creator Omni. Talk about that guy. Let's see here. He got cooked even in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh yeah, he got cooked in his Tears of the Kingdom gameplay is hilarious. So basically like Boogie 2988. Yeah, kind of like that, but Boogie's is like it's done it's like the same thing but done in a little bit different way, you know? So yeah. Big love to Monado Mario. Thank you, man. We going out here. We're going further than beyond. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate the support. Play it Omni like he's fine. Okay, yeah. Got you. Yeah, the Omni the bald black guy, right? You're talking about him? Fenta Zen says DSP says everything is lazy game dev. Yeah, exactly. Instead of him he's just sucks at the game. You know? He cries for 12 streams begging for money, then does it again sad. He has a wife. I know, seriously. The cooking show where DSP flushes the grease down the toilet. Classic. Yeah. If Zelda game gets remastered for NS2 launch, which would it be and why? Good question. A Zelda 2 remastered, or like, I think that a Zelda game remastered, I think it'd be really cool to see Ocarina of Time finally get a nice high-end remaster and put that out on the Nintendo Switch. Like, have that in HD. Like, I think that'd be good. We already have, like, you know, Skyward Sword. We have, you know, we have Twilight Princess. I mean, we don't have that on the Switch, but it'll come eventually. We have Wind Waker. You know, we have those in HD. Even if they're not on Switch, we have them in HD that you can play in some way, shape, or form, right? We do not have Ocarina of Time in, like, actual high definition. You know, we don't have it in, like, the real high definition, like, remade for real. Like, we have it on 3DS, but that's the 3DS, you know? Like, so I would like to see, if they're going to do it, like, just do a nice Ocarina of Time real remaster, if we're going to bring one over, you know? So yeah. I don't know. Like, Zelda 2 needs a remake. It needs a complete remake, retool it to be a complete, like, that needs a complete remake, in my opinion. But that's just me. Absolutely, AAA job. That's why I blamed his fans too. I said his fans are the worst too. But he preys upon dumb people, though. To be honest, like, to keep it a buck, he preys upon, like, actually, like, people that have issues. So yeah, you should never apologize to a mob of people online. That's stupid. Internet people are crazy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with apologizing and showing humility. If you're wrong about something, you should. Osmond Gold, his apology or whatever the case it was or whatever, he apologized and he said himself that he's turned into one of the worst versions of himself, you know? And that's true. Like, if you watch what he's been saying, and if you watch and see how he was before, and then you see how he is now, like, people change, but people don't change like this, you know? So clearly his audience has been enabling him in terms of being the worst version of himself. Look at how he lives. The guy, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Mental health is not talked about enough. But this attitude that never apologize, never be this, always hold strong and all, like, to me, that doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't. If you're wrong about something, be a man, be a woman, be an adult and apologize if you're actually wrong, you know? But there's no weakness in apologizing when you're wrong. You know, there's none of that. So I disagree. Let's see here. Also a full remake. Well, a super high-end remaster or a remake is fine by me. You know? Let's see here. He's got audience captured. Yeah, I mean, his audience was telling him don't apologize and all that, but clearly he needed to apologize. Clearly he needs to reevaluate, you know, how he goes about things, because what he said was ridiculous. I don't care what side of the fence that you're on. Look at how he lives. He has no business talking about somebody else's culture. He has zero. That's completely hypocritical. So what is the culture that you live in to where you live like an animal? That's his words, not mine. That's his words. I've been living like an animal. His room is disgusting. There's been roaches. He's wiped blood on, like, his walls and left it there. What culture is that? You know? So why are you talking about and being inferior? What culture is what you're living right now? As a multimillionaire, by the way, as a millionaire, what culture are you living? So before you start talking about anybody else being inferior to you, which that's not true, but before you start talking about anybody being inferior, look at yourself in the mirror. That's ridiculous that he would sit there and talk about other culture being inferior. So what type of gutter culture do you live in that you're a part of? That's inferior to you? No. These people don't have what you have, the resources that you have. If they did, they would be living way better. And on top of that, he's talking about, like, women and children, kids and stuff like that, you know, like, they have no choice where they're born or what's going on. It's a complete douchebag in terms of how he was acting. So he needed to apologize for that. If he wants to have that opinion, okay, it's a crappy opinion, you know? Plain and simple, it's a crappy opinion. As somebody who comes from a third world country, you know, and has family in a third world country, sometimes you're just born into it. Doesn't mean that we're better than anybody else. Doesn't mean our culture is better than theirs. No, that doesn't mean that. It just means that there's certain circumstances based off of the natural economy of that, the people that are put in charge, whatever the case is, that let people live the way that they have to live. But that doesn't mean they're better, that we're better than them.
Also want to
Like
point
the
out
10.
that the drama merchants screaming, "No apology," are also people who do not seem to ever play games.
They don't.
Just spark outrage.
They don't. They really don't. And that's the thing that I've been noticing, like you said, like with the Grums guy and all that. They don't play anything. They don't ever talk about what they play. And it's very apparent because they constantly complain about things that you shouldn't complain about. Like, they'll complain about certain things in games, and it's like, wait a minute, it was like that in the original game, you know? So it tells you that they didn't play the original game, or they don't know what they're talking about overall, right? So a lot of these guys don't. They just take advantage of the grift war and the money that they can make off of tweeting or videos, you know? So yeah, that is true. Yo, we out here with the JoJo's though. Hey, let's go, man. JoJo boys, let's get it. Hey, JoJo Fridays. Let's see here. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the big JoJo's, guys. Mongunzo upping his Hokage lead to $70. Anybody does 70 or more, I don't know, that's gonna be tough. You can tie up or beat out Mongunzo on the board. 50 to take him out or tie him up on the Stream Ninja. Thank you for the big donos tonight. And also, Jacob Dressback, I forgot to put your name on the gifted ninja board. So, Jacob Dressback did a gift. One gifted member. So anybody who's one gift or more, you can type or pass up Jacob on the board. You have these gifters who throw whataboutisms too, like Twitch ban Osmond, so but not Hassan. Yeah, it's ridiculous because Hassan didn't say anything. That was like what Osmond Gold said. Subbed on Twitch, not sure if it helps the channel. Have a good night, brother. Hey, thank you so much, Mad Bell. It didn't pop up. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate that. It does help. Yeah, so if you guys have Twitch or Amazon Prime, if you want to help your boy out, it definitely does help. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is kind of sickening that there's people that agree with what Osmond Gold said. His apologies seem pretty sincere. Only time his actions will tell. That's true, Justin. I agree. It seemed like it was at least somewhat sincere. Maybe he doesn't fully believe it, but, you know, it was better than nothing, I guess, right? That's the thing. Before I'll even listen to what you have to say about gaming, I need something that you talking about games. I mean, sometimes they do, but there's no point. Like, listen, let me tell you something right now. The minute they actually start enjoying and talking about games is when they have nothing, that they lose their whole audience. We've seen people that have failed, flopped as content creators, but come back as grifters and get 100,000 view videos, 40, 50, 60, 70K view, good money coming in. So why go back to actually talking, reviewing, playing games when you can grift for a fraction of the effort and make way more? It's so easy. Why actually be like Spawnwave or be like RGT or be like myself or be like, you know, any of the reviewers out there, or be like Game Ranks, or be like any of the content creators that actually put some time and effort into their streams or their content, when you can simply just whine and complain about everything and get an audience to say, yeah, you see, you know? So, you don't even, yes, the quartering, yes, he's part of that. Why actually put time? Look at the videos that they make. Look, is there any effort put in? Is there any like actual effort put into the videos? There's like no effort. It's just them ranting. There's no editing put into it. There's no real facts, no real journalism. It's just online talk. There's no real interviews. There's no like, you know, the channels that do like documentaries, like I finished the video game or stuff like that. Or even like, let's talk about another like kind of like drama channel. Let's talk about Technicals, the guy who makes videos on Smash Brothers. People hate Technicals' guts, right? They call him a grifter and all that. And I say, no, Technicals is not a grifter. If you go to Technicals' channel, his channel is well thought out. People hate him just like they hate some of these grifter people or whatever. But he has a huge base of people that people try to associate with grifters, but they're not. Technicals has well thought out, researched, factual videos that come off as, hey, this guy actually takes the time to do the work. So he doesn't have videos all the time. It's always, I think he has like a few big videos a year, right? Maybe like 4 or 5 big videos a year because they take time and effort. So he's not a grifter, you know? But none of them will put that type of time into actually making it. If you think everything is corrupt and woke and this, how about you actually put together a documentary with interviews and with real evidence and with everything, not just I say this and quoting Grums and other people. So I think that's the biggest issue that you see with these people. It's like, it's so easy to make money being a grifter and being terrible at being an actual content creator. It's so easy because you can profit off of people's anger, you know, political anger and stuff. Remember, these are the people that always say keep politics out of gaming, and then the first person to try to shoehorn everything into politics, into everything's into DEI or into this or into that or into whatever when nobody said anything, you know? So these are the first people that do this. These are the exact first people that do this, bruh. It's them. Let's see here. I plan to pull a pile of JRPGs and visual novels. Hey, sounds good. Money in grifting. There is a ton of money in grifting. There is literally maybe even like there's like 100K plus. Like some people can make up to $100,000 plus, 50, 60, 70. I mean, there is a lot of money in grifting. And the thing about grifting is that it's easy to fast rise and maintain. All you've got to do is complain about every single game. Like anything that there could even potentially be an issue, complain about it. You don't even have to do any real research. Just complain about it, you know, and just make videos, make your stupid thumbnails, you know, and all that. And you can find an audience. You don't really need a lot of work. It's very easy. You know, it's very, very, very easy. So exactly, they are now annoying the peeps they criticize. These are the most annoying people, you know. These are the most annoying people. So yeah. I'd rather work with McDonald's than make money as a grifter. Listen, that's because you're honest, Tommy. If you're a good, honest person, you can't do grifting because it goes against what you truly feel. But there's a lot of scrummy, and I'll say this too. There's a lot of people that are lean a certain way or not, that it's easy for them to grift because they truly feel that same way on other world topics or on other things. So it's very easy for them to apply that. So while maybe, you know, they're not coming at it from a place of maliciousness, but they are coming at it of a place of I'm this way anyway, and that's how I am. So therefore I'm going to do this. And it can borderline on malicious / you know, insensitive, but they have their audience for it. They're overwhelming, you know? So there are content creators that I know that did that, you know? And I don't think that they're bad people overall, but they know that this grifting thing is their meal ticket, so they're not going to stop, you know? But they would have never done that 3, 4, 5 years ago. They would have never been this way, but they've been emboldened by the people who went before them and some stuff that's happened in the industry. So I think that's what got these people to do what they're doing. And now there's so many of them. It's like grifting channels are starting to open up, pop up here and there everywhere, man. You know, like everybody's kind of like going over and doing it. Not everybody, but a lot of people are realizing that, hey, there's a lot of money in it. And there is dishonest people. There are people that have, one, been radicalized a bit by watching the grifters, but then also, two, just literally said, I can make more money doing this. I'm just going to be a grifter. And like completely change their viewpoints because they make more money being a grifter than actually being a content creator, like being like a real content creator, you know? So, and it's not even about money too. It's not even about money. Josie, the problem is that, here's the thing, Josie, you can't do it because you'd be called out because of what you said on the Spawncast. They find that clip. Some of the stuff that you said on the Spawncast might get you in trouble, but I think that if you did it long enough, you change people's minds. You'd be like, okay, yeah, blonde chick talking about this, living in California. Okay, she's flipped. She's flipped. See, we're right. We're right. So I think if you did it long, first they'd call you out and make fun of you, but I think if you just kept on pounding away at it, you'd have to endure a lot of nonsense. But if you just kept going, I think eventually they just forget that the clip from the Spawncast, you know, Josie. So yeah, I personally think they are bad people overall. Overall, they are bad people. But there are people that I don't think are terrible people. They just fell into this because of their own political whatever alliance. So there's people that were already feeling a certain way, but I don't think they're bad. It's just, it just aligns with their views on politics in the world, you know? I'm not trying to talk about politics either. I'm not trying to get into that. But I think it's just like, it just falls right in line with what they already think. So why not take that money? It's right there and it's easy to do, you know? So yeah. Just look at Smash JT. The guy got crap a ton of views since he started grifting on being on the anti-woke crusade. Yeah, Smash is definitely one of them where, yeah, his views beforehand were not very good. He started doing grifting, and his views are good. But I think that aligns with how he is, like, actually, like, how he is. Like, a lot of the stuff that he says, I think, comes from within. Now, I think that, you know, it's grifting, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you know, he did videos beforehand and it was about gaming. That didn't necessarily work for him, so this works for him. So of course he's gonna, you know, stay with it. So that's why I'm saying that these people won't talk about actually like good stuff. Like they're not gonna talk about Metaphor, ReFantazio, which by the way, they tried to call that out for being woke and whatever beforehand, but that flopped, that failed. They were stupid as hell. You look at Metaphor, they're all freaking white. Most of the people in there are white. They were trying to grip with that game saying Metaphor is woke because they said their diversity is their power, but it was literally all white people on the cover at the time. Like there was nobody else, like, not white people, but you know, fair skin. There is no white in Metaphor, but like it was all fair skinned people. So what are you talking about, bro? What are you grifting about? So that was a little thing. They were trying to see if they can jump, but obviously they couldn't jump on that. But yeah, a lot of these guys, they couldn't make normal videos that got a lot of views. I don't think Smash overall, like if you hung out with Smash, I don't think he's a bad guy. Like I've talked to Smash many times. We've collaborated many times, you know? I know Smash. We follow each other. Is he grifting down? Absolutely. But that's the smart play on his hand, you know? He's got 2 kids. I mean, he's got, you know, he lives in a pretty expensive part in California. So I mean, I can see why. He totally went, I mean, listen, he's always wanted to be good on, like big on YouTube. And this was his way to do it with minimal effort because he has a normal day job. So, like, I'm not excusing the grift from him, but I get it. And like I said, I think it lines up with how he feels about a lot of things. So I think it comes naturally for him to grift. Honestly, I think it does. I think it kind of does naturally just come with it. Groose 77E with the $1.99 says Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. I like Tears more, but Breath of the Wild is right there. It's fantastic. Thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate you. Also, Simeon Coin with the 100 core crystals says Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Forest Temple music. I got you, brother. Thank you so much, Simeon Coin. Remember, if you drop a dono, guys, put your music request in the donation message. If you can't fit it, I will also, you can put it in the chat if you drop a dono, and I will play it for you. Excuse me. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Forest Temple. But yeah, Josie, they're always looking for young blonde grifters, young white blonde grifters. Man, y'all like, y'all premium. You can rise to the food chain real quick. Josie, you can rise to the food chain real quick. They're always looking for young blonde grifters. So if you wanted to go into that realm, hey, have at it, young lady. I'm pretty sure you can do it. But once again, it's not your personality, so you might struggle mentally. Like when you're not doing that, you'd probably struggle mentally. But if you could block that out and just separate business from whatever, you probably do pretty well in that realm, to be honest. I'm not about to grift as a woman. These people are freaks. I'm just saying. It's definitely a market. It's definitely a market, for real. It's a market. They're always looking. They're always looking. Jacob just back with the $2 says playing some Unicorn on my lunch break. Hey, shout outs, Jacob. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $2 holla. Appreciate that, brother. Shout outs. Let's go. Is this music loud enough? Grifting is the hottest nonsense and is the hottest nonsense than honest work. Yeah. Call a spade, side scroller, Smash JT, especially 8-bit Eric got more views because they go after crazy Kotaku lady Alyssa Mercante. She's crazy. Okay, so she actually is kind of crazy though. She's challenging people to fights and then not actually showing up. Like, that lady is actually kind of crazy. She's calling Smash JT's wife. Like, when you start calling their wives and start getting their families involved like that, like, it's like, okay, you're kind of crazy. Like, I think if you got a problem with somebody else, you got a problem with that person. Don't be doxing, don't be involving their family or their friends. Don't be involving anything else, their kids, keep all that stuff out of it. You got a problem with that person, man to man, woman to woman, they to them, whatever you want to identify to, you keep it with them right then and there. You don't start contacting them. Now, if you want to talk a little bit of smack, okay, you can talk a little bit of smack on the family, whatever, but don't try to contact them at IRL and put that out there. Like that's crossing the line. That's crossing the line. So yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree with all that. You know, I don't agree with all that. Let's say I'm gonna start a Grift channel, get real big on YouTube, beef with OJ. I'm gonna know it's you, AAA job. Trust me. I'm gonna know it's you when all your videos are written out, when your scripts are written out in crayon. I'm gonna know it's you. So there ain't. You already gave yourself up, AAA job. Or when I hear Madden in the background, I'm gonna hear Madden or NBA 2K in the background of your videos. I'm like, all right, that's definitely AAA job. Let's see here. Josie's making a video right now. Donkey Kong 3 woke. Is Dixie DEI? Dude, that video would do numbers. 8-Bit Eric. 8-Bit Eric is a maniac. Yo, RGT and 8-Bit Eric are really good friends. Now listen, I've watched 8-Bit Eric's videos. I don't think all these people are crazy because I've known some of these people. I don't have any personal relationship with 8-Bit Eric, but like I don't think he's like a terrible person or anything. But once again, it's like a lot of it aligns with just how they feel. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy. It's easy to just talk about it, right? Like I separate, you know, myself and my own politics. So I always separate that from the stream. I do my best to say, hey, none of that here, because I don't want that here, and people just get crazy about that. But some people can't help themselves, and once again, if it's super financially, you know, if it's financially beneficial to you, and it fits in with your personality and who you are, like, it's gonna happen one way or another. Like, it's just gonna happen. I do think that some of these people are milking it or extending it or saying things that maybe they wouldn't normally say, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean, it's like I said, it's like it's hard to, if you're in their shoes. And here's what I know, guys, from people that are like this, it's really hard for them to like not feel this way. Like the type of way that some of these people are, it's just intrinsic. It's like a little itch that you have to scratch, you know, that they feel this way, or that they're this type of way.
Items.
So some of them can't help themselves, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but some of them can't help themselves. Mongunzo and oh my God, Samto Kage! Let's go!
It's about having fun as much as it is about money, maybe more.
Yeah.
Look up the concept of jouissance, very important. Anyway, have to run. Till next time.
Yo, big love to Mongunzo. You guys give some big love to Mongunzo. Make sure you check out his channel, Flip and Switch. Before you go, check link your video where I talk with Nintendo Prime. That is exclusive on Mongunzo's channel. It was a big hit for him. He had like 2,000 plus views. Check it out. It was kind of like a debate discussion with me and me, Flipping the Switch, and Nintendo Prime. That was like a week ago or so. So check that out. Please link that if you can. Flipping the Switch. You guys go subscribe to his channel. It's awesome. Thank you so much for the support tonight, man. You've been freaking incredible. Big love. 70 total. Thank you so much. JoJo boys, let's go. You know how we do it over here. Flipping the Switch. Let's get that JoJo going on JoJo Friday. And Senato Kage with the 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Valuable items. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Valuable items it is. Valuable items it is. 196. We're almost on that limit break. I know you guys want to see Cloud again. I know you guys want to see Cloud again. Let's get it done. 4 more combos. We at the double limit break. Let's get it. Shifty Bits Roadhouse. 7th Hokage. You're also the new gift ninja on the stream because you did the 5 gifted. Anybody that's 5 or more, you can type 7th Hokage on the board on this glorious JoJo Friday. I forgot how to spell Hokage because I'm stupid. Let's go. Shout outs. Jinculus, Roadhouse. Josie got gifted a membership. Ayo. Figure drawing as well. Let's go. That was not a debate. You sunned him, man. Listen, what are they saying in the... I'm not looking at the comment section. What are the... tell me, honestly, anybody that's... What are they saying in the comment section? Whether it's good or bad, or people say negative about me, what are they saying there? And obviously, like, don't... If there's somebody trying to do crazy stuff like docs and all that, don't put that there for either me or Nintendo Prime. What are people saying there? Like, how about that? Like, listen, so something... I know you're on my side, and I get that, but what are the people that don't like me? Like, what are they saying? I have not looked... And the reason why I don't look, because it's not my place. It's not my place to look at that and start arguing with people. Let them have their opinions on the video. You know, I'm not trying to impede on Flipping the Switch's channel. I don't want to go there and start feeling a certain way about his viewers or whatever. So that's why I don't go and look. So y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Let's see here. GS says most people agree with you, OJ, in the comments. Okay. It's on Flipping the Switch's channel. So let me see here. Flipping the Switch, he linked it. I'm gonna link it again for you. So Nick, you can check that out when you get the time. Maybe this weekend, kick back, watching a football game, or put it on you're at the gym or something. Yo, figure drawing with the gifted membership. Yo, valuable items. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we have hit the double limit break. Let's go. Hey. Thank you guys so much for your support tonight. Appreciate that. Bonus stream definitely gonna come in. Let's go. Seventh Hokage, if you want some music, let me know. And I'll play some music for you. I'm sorry I'm not feeling well, but I'm distracted over here. Did you off my donation? I did not. Casual Noob donated $1 11 minutes ago. Sorry about that, man. And he says, hey, sorry, I haven't been around. I've been pretty serious. I've been serious, painful surgery. Pretty serious, painful surgery. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, dude. And I've not been okay. I've not been okay enough to do most stuff. Love your streams for the discussion. I'm focusing more. Grifting channels are wild. YouTube recommends them a lot. Beware. Yeah, seriously. Sorry about that. Man, I'm so sorry, Casual Noob. Like, it sucks that you're in pain, dude. It really does suck that you're in pain. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can rest up and recover and take your medication and do what you need to do, brother. We're all praying for you. I'm praying for you, man. All right, take it easy, Mike. Thanks for coming out to the stream, brother. Appreciate you. I felt bad for that dude during the debate. Okay. I'm headed. All right, take it easy, AAA job. Yeah, Fish, if you just hang around more, you'll definitely get it. But make sure that you, like, if you want to get a gifted membership, like, to be eligible, just make sure that you click on your profile or whatever, and then make sure you enable gifting. Because, like, if you don't have that toggle, you're not going to be able to get one. You know? So yeah. If you actually want to become a member, it's only $1 for those who want to be, like, if you want to just become a member. It's $1. It gets you all the perks and benefits of most of the stuff. So yeah, there's that option. But yeah, also if you want to get gift, maybe you'll get a gift, but it's random. So, you know, I can't pick, you know, who gets it. So yeah. But let's see. All good though. All good. Shout out to Nick. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So most people were saying that they sided with me. That's interesting. The best line in the live with you and Prime is when Flippin' Switch said, "I'm not soft, I'm just drunk." I don't remember that, I'll be honest. Yo, Fish Fan with the tune in tier. He's like, oh snap, $1 membership. All right, I got $1. You know, they don't, even when you go to the dollar store, everything don't cost $1 anymore. It costs like $1 something. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fish Fan, new tune in tier member. Let's go. Those dollar memberships. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Best sub I paid for it. Thank you so much, Shinobi Zensei. I appreciate that, brother. You also get emotes, you get badges, some pretty cool stuff. I don't know. I think my favorite thing from the debate was, or from the discussion, was you ban people all the time. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm in your streams. That you do. I'm like, all right, give me an example. I can't think of anything, but you do. I'm like, bro, stop the cap. You ban people all the time for disagreeing. I'm like, no. Yeah, you do. I'm there. I'm like, okay, then give me an example since it happens so much. I can't think of any, but you do. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Yeah, I'm not saying how far I am in Metaphor or anything like that. I've put 60 hours in, but I put 30 hours into the demo. So maybe I like to grind and level up a lot, so I don't know how far I am, but I don't want to do any spoilers or anything like that, Vegeta. Vegeta! Let's see here. Can you play Kalurga battle theme? Yes, I can. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Big 7th Hokage. All right, let's see here. Who's better, John or Sean? They're both awesome. The more active you are in the comments, the more likely you'll be gifted memberships if you allow gifts on. All right, so there you go. So casual noob with the tech on that one. How many total hours do you think Metaphor is on a slow play? On a slow play, for like 100%, definitely 100 hours. You know, on a slow play, not 100%, maybe. Depends on what difficulty you're playing on. If you're playing on easy, you can probably do it like in 40 hours, just going through the game and not leveling up and all that. Let's see here. I've been here long enough to know you bad people when they're being a douchebag. Thoughts on review team? I think I meant review tech. I think that it was a bad idea that he deleted his channel, and I hope that he undoes it for his fans. Makes me happy though. Double limit break. OJ JoJo Fridays. Make sure to like the show and subscribe. Bring the ninjas out. Let's go. Build the ninja community. Yes, sir. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Let them know. Big love to the new members coming through. Big love to 7th Hokage. Fish, my man. Thank you so much for your support. I have to get going. All right, take it easy, Roadhouse. Get to work at 4 a.m., bruh. Oh, man. Get to work at 4 a.m. Let's do it. I was supposed to work out. I was supposed to work out in the morning by 4 a.m. and I was sleeping. I was sleeping, bruh. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. And Flippin' just sent me the DSP grease in the toilet stuff, so that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see here. Post stream and stream comments. Overall sided with you, OJ. Albeit you, Unkari called you out for being salty on Nintendo Prime blocking you. Yeah, he called me out in the actual stream as well, and I told him that I'm not. And I literally gave I said, bro, if someone's salty, what are they gonna do? They're gonna do salty things. They're going to block the other person back. They're going to unsubscribe from their channel, and they're going to basically be salty and upset and mad at that person. I did none of those things. I was not mad at Nintendo Prime. I did not block him or anything. I did not block him on... I didn't block him on my channel. I didn't block him on Twitter. I'm still subscribed to his channel. I'll still watch videos every now and then. What is there? How is it being upset over the block? There's nobody upset over anything. So I said that in the video, and I said that on stream, and I said that again here. So I don't know why he's saying that. There's no evidence that supports what he's saying. Shout outs to FishFan77 with a gifted membership to Vegeta. Vegeta! Thank you so much for the gifted membership, FishFan. And Vegeta got the gift. Let's go. Hey, we out here. Combo breakers. Let's go, man. Let's go. Easy mode is story mode, movie mode at this point. Remember that the games, don't complain about the game being short if you play on easy. Yeah, I think most people don't care about it. I think that's what they want. They want the game to be short, you know? I think Blade Master, off topic, but you heard about Metaphor causing PS5 Pro to overheat, or PS5 to overheat. It's my first game. I've never seen the message. PS5 is too hot. I think it's not Metaphor. I think that you need to just like not open up, but you need to dust off your system and then watch the temperature in your room. Make sure that there's proper ventilation. So I don't think it's Metaphor per se. I think it's because the conditions surrounding it, you know? So use a duster, dust off that PS5, put it in an open air. Don't clog it into a small shelf space. I think that's it, really. That's it. I don't think it's Metaphor itself, the game itself. Let's see. I want OJ to become Rich's personal trainer. Hey, what's up, Juice Man Vaughn? Says he's trying to seem like a victim. He is trying to seem like a victim, and I called him out for that. And listen, he complained about me saying what I said, you know, in there. And I'll say this. I said this in the debate or the discussion. I said, listen, man, you've got other people that say the same thing that I'm saying right now. You know, you've complained about other people complaining about your videos. So me saying what I'm saying, or me making jokes about whoa and stuff like that, what are you upset about? Like, he was upset that he wasn't even upset about what I said. he was upset that anytime that I commented on his post, other people would come and say negative things. So then I'm like, well, Prime, people say negative things all the time on your posts. You've complained about it on Twitter and on YouTube. Why are you kind of like singling me out for that when people complain on your posts all the time? People complain, and he was like, no, it's you. So that's what I'm saying. You're playing to play a victim. Like, you've complained many times about people, you know, saying stuff to you. There's long threads, posts, big old long sermons about him complaining, you know. So yeah, whatever. I'm working right now. Do you feel a little bit bad that you missed your session? What session? What are you talking about? DeAndre with the $2.17 on JoJo Fridays. Let's go. Thank you so much, DeAndre. Appreciate you, brother. My man from up north, Canadian maple syrup boys. I find games like Metaphor and SMT Vengeance heavily promote problem-solving skills because they force you to strategize in order to move forward and get in the game. I believe this is helpful in real life. Vengeance, the battle theme, please. Yes, I do feel that absolutely. There's definitely some problem-solving and strategy involved with that. It's actually factually proven. When I was in college, we actually did a little bit of a study on this, that playing video games does help with your problem solving and can help you with cognitive in terms of issues or discussion or problem solving in IRL. So that is true. Metaphor, absolutely. SMT Vengeance, it helps you think more logically about things, in my opinion, at least. It helps you think more strategically about situations, because if you're having to use your brain to think like that in a scenario, there might be another that can help condition your brain to think like that in other scenarios that have certain circumstances that present a problem. It just becomes natural for you, you know. So yeah, absolutely. The at battle theme Vengeance, yes sir. Actually, this is copyrighted. Never mind. Sorry about that. It's copyrighted. You want something else, DeAndre? Let me know in the chat. Hey, what's up, Fladius? We are having a great Friday. Did RTU delete his channel because he was making videos showing other people's channel videos that they claimed revenue under copyright or something like that? That wasn't it. He just moved on. He just moved on and said that the channel was dead and he's moving on from the channel, you know? People scam calls, dude. Scamming me at 7:55. That DSP. Let's see here. OJ, the old game that has really hard puzzles called Excelsior. Okay, cool. If I were MP, I wouldn't give a damn about man up saying I don't need to prove anything to you, OJ. You can stay salty for being blocked. That's essentially what he did. That's what he said. He pretty much said when flipping the switch asked him like, hey man, like would you do things differently? He said nah, and I said that's fine, man. I said stand on business. You want to block, but I said it's because you're soft. Like you're soft. You're soft. You play the victim. You like to blame everybody else for your own situation. It's like, why don't you stop making fake videos and stop making weird fake rumors, you know? But yeah, I mean, listen, I bet he probably thinks people don't come over and say anything on his Twitter page, so he feels better now. So that's fine. If it makes him feel better, then that's fine too. If he wants to blame it all on me, that's also fine. Because some of my users did go over and make jokes about it. Whenever I made a joke about it, it would show up on their timeline. They would make a joke about it. I mean, if anything, that's engagement and more people might watch your video for that, but he doesn't think that way, so it's fine. Nick93 with the $1.90 says Astrobot really uses the DualSense to its fullest. It uses it a lot, sometimes a little bit too much to its fullest. You got to turn off some of that stuff, but yes, it's very good. I like the game. Although I don't know if I'm going back to play the DLC. I think I'm kind of just done because I got Metaphor. But yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. I beat the game. Let's see here. Grifters are the fastest to block in my experience. I mean, no, everybody, non-grifters can block fast too. You know? Lots of people, it just depends on the person. I mean, everybody's different. I block people too. If they're being weird or doing crazy stuff, I'll block people too. But once again, it's based off of like what they do, not just, you know, so yeah. Check this out, guys. Metaphor ReFantazio director avoids fan feedback to protect his mental health. Oh man, I gotta make a video on, I gotta talk about that later. Yeah, I think that sometimes if you look too much into the comments and all that, especially like when you make multi-million selling games, yeah, if you start looking at every single comment and people saying stuff, it's gonna drive you nuts, you know. It's gonna drive you nuts. So yeah, absolutely, it is what it is though. So yeah. I am sub from Rich back in January after the whole 8-bit Eric situation. Oh yeah, that was a whole debacle. I didn't even go over to make jokes. He's pathetic. Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever, man. It is what it is. It's fine. Let people be the way that they want to be. If he wants to be that way, then that's fine. Let's see here. Was it Japanese or Westerns one pulling back? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let's see. I don't get all you YouTubers grift. I think it's ridiculous to call someone else a grifter. I don't get all you YouTubers. I don't think I grift. Unless you can tell me where I'm grifting. Let me know where I'm grifting. And I'll try to do my best to stop. But I don't think all YouTubers grift. I think that's not true. That is not true. Or maybe you have a different idea of what grifting is. Maybe we have a different opinion. So maybe you can start with your opinion of what grifting is. How about that, model of something? Just start with what your opinion of grifting is. And then we can kind of go from there, you know. But I value it, so that's why I want you to say your opinion, you know. 8-bit Eric is not Alyssa anti-woke grifter too, though. He just had a stream to talk about her. I mean, he's been like that for a while now, though, hasn't he? Wait, what happened to Rich? He deleted his channel. It's in the title. He deleted his ReviewTechUSA channel. All I said was whoa in his comments, and I'm afraid if I do it again, he might block me. No, do it again. Echoes of J2, just go do it again. Do it again. Do whoa. Do it again, bro. Don't be afraid to get blocked for saying whoa. Like, if you think it's funny and you want to say whoa or whatever, like, then do it. Then that's fine. Then do it. Like, people make fun of, people go, what? People went, what? Or made fun of me and said stuff in my comment. The same people all the time. Sometimes I look at my comment section. The same damn people making fun of my thumbnails, making fun of my weights. So, no, like, if you want to troll and do, and I have people saying even worse stuff, and I don't block them on my channel. I don't block them. Now, if they're in my live stream out here acting crazy, like you can say what or whatever, you can make jokes with that. But if you're acting crazy, then I'll block you. But in my comment section, I don't really be going in there getting mad about stuff like that. And people be trolling me too on my videos, you know. So yeah, I don't even remember the last time that I went into my comment section to actually block someone, you know, or anything like that. So. These reviews are very, you gotta, is it capital on the very? It's capital on the very. Very interesting. Capital on the V-E-R-Y, by the way. Those scripters will say, Yasuke wasn't a samurai, and he was a slave, and then when I mentioned the documented facts, hold up. He was more traveled to Japan and warrior. They kept denying. Yeah, they're never gonna believe you on. They're never gonna, even though that there's evidence to suggest it. They're never going to. They're never going to believe you on that one. So yeah. Hey, hold on, I gotta remember how to say it again.
The Japanese pronunciation is Yasuke.
Yasuke. Yeah, Yasuke. There you go. I want to make sure I say it right. Yasuke. There you go. Yasuke. Let's see here. I've never understood. Has Ubisoft Assassin's Creed Shadows thumbnails of 8-bit Eric covered his face? What does he supposed to mean? Covered his face? I don't know. I don't watch the Assassin's Creed thumbnail. I don't watch the Assassin's Creed grifter videos because most of these people making these videos are morons. Like in that sense, like when it comes to that topic, they're completely morons, you know. So I don't really give them any. I don't give them any views or attention on that type of stuff. So yeah, I didn't watch anybody's videos on that. Consider the debate more like a call out. I feel Prime is ashamed of how he makes his channel videos and upset that you were bringing people to expose him. I think that's part of it. I heard Nintendo Prime from a YouTuber overthink gaming from his panhandling scheme because he was asking for donos for something to go. Panhandling scheme. Japan isn't investigating anything. They're not investigating. They'll come up with absolutely nothing. Let's see here. To me, grifting could be anything you're constantly engaged in, like JRPGs may be an ideal for grifting is wrong. Yeah, that's definitely not grifting. Like being really into JRPGs and making content, like cool, fun content about that is absolutely not the definition of grifting or grifters or anything like that. No. So yeah. I'm just making sure because the Yasuke. There's so many ways I've heard people say it. I'm not a gaming YouTuber, obviously, but they seem to have their favorite preferred company be Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. Wouldn't call that a grift. I don't call liking one company over another a grift either. I don't call that either. Grifting is part political. It's part lying, part appealing to the mob. A lot of it is being really deceptive about certain things. Obviously, pushing certain narratives that do align with certain political alliances and political things, making sure everything is about potentially saying that there is an intervention with politics and driving that point home as if everything is so terrible. Those are the type of people that are grifters. Like Silent Hill. I look at Silent Hill, I just see a game. Other people look at it and it's DEI, it's woke, it's this, it's that. And the people that do that, those are the grifters. Before they've even played the game. A lot of them didn't even play the original. They'll sit there and call out things and say, oh, look, this is woke. They made it like this. And it's like, that's how it was in the original game. They don't even know. So that is the grift that I'm talking about. Many grifters have no idea what they're talking about. They're just saying it because they can make a quick buck off of people and it can drive home a certain political leaning side that you are, you know, when it comes down to it. Those are the grifters. If you make content on video games and you actually make good RPG content or good discussions or good content about, like, let's say Mystic Ryan, he loves Sony, he covers Sony a lot. He's not a grifter. He makes great, thoughtful content. You know, RGT, compared to these grifters, RGT's freaking, I finished the video game. RGT is freaking Marquise Brownlee. He's high quality. Compared to these grifters, RGT is legitimately the hardest working YouTuber of all time compared to these grifters. And Sean will tell you himself he doesn't always spend a ton of time on his vids. But compared to these guys, I mean, he's like a modular or whatever. That guy that does those big old long videos on freaking those old turn-based art, or those old paper and pen RPG, or those old what are those RPGs that modular or whatever his name is, that guy, the documentary guy, keep on making videos on. I forgot those RPGs that he makes. He's made like a bunch of them on like one game and it does really well. It's like an old school RPG. Ultima? I think it's Ultima. Is it Ultima? Or is it something else? I think it's Ultima. But anyway, yeah, he makes it, compared to those guys, that makes it seem like we're all the freaking editing kings of YouTube. You got a Discord notification. So yeah, man. Sup, Kelly? I know you've been here, but I want to say what up. Ubisoft wasn't exactly known for their stellar games. Company is 5 seconds away from being acquired by somebody or going private, then being acquired. Yeah. I wasn't aware grifting was a political thing. It is absolute. And once again, I don't want to get too much into that side of things, but it is. The people that grift are usually a certain type of people that have certain type of ways of how they think and who they vote for and all. Like I said, I don't want to get into that because that's going to get, like I said, there are people that don't grift and don't feel that way, but then also have certain opinions on things. So I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and I don't, listen, anybody can like who they want or vote for who they want and be whatever they want. But a lot of these grifters, they're more on that. There's a certain side of them to that because they do the same thing in other things, but they found a way to actually do that here. Everything's an issue. For example, Subnautica just got announced, and they have an issue with that. They got an issue with the characters. They got an issue with everything. It's DEI because there's a black people in the game. Anytime that there's a black person or anytime that there's not something else, they got a problem with that. You know, these grifters, they're just ridiculous, bro. They're just absolutely ridiculous. They got a problem with everything. I don't ever see any of these guys actually make videos on games. I see no reviews. I see no Let's Plays. I see nothing. Some of them do, but it's so few and far in between the grifting because the grifting makes them way more money. But I don't see any real in-depth reviews or anything like that. It's just a bunch of complaining, whining, and crying, you know? Shout outs to Chris the Shriner Dog with the 4.99 and says, what's going on, my dude? Long time no see. Haven't been able to catch a live stream in a while. Just put about 85 hours at work. Woo. Big paycheck though, right? Big paycheck, right? Let's go. Shout outs to Chris the Shriner Dog. Thank you for the $5. You are now on top of the board. Or actually, no, you're just combos on the board more like it. My bad, bruh. My bad. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, big love to Khalid with the 27 months. Pure Eye Boys in the chat. Hey, let's go. Hit him with the Pure Eye Gritty. Let's go. And he says, 27 months. Always be you. There are enough grifters on the internet. Yeah, exactly. But some people are that, bro. I'm telling you, some people are that. That's what they are, you know? So it is what it is. Like when grifters spread the original digital media agenda by saying physical media gaming is dead. That wasn't grifters. That's just people talking. That's not grifting, that jazz. Elements 11 RMK, welcome back to the Tune In Tier Squad. I appreciate that, man. Seriously, thank you so much. Welcome back to the Tune In Tier Squad. Let's get it, baby. Thank you so much for your support tonight. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Everyone has an opinion online. Don't let it get to you. There's billions of people out there. Yeah, exactly. I don't let it get to me. I don't watch these people's channels. I don't listen to what they've got to say. I mean, I run across it on Twitter, but I don't really engage too much with them. One time I did engage with one grifter lady, and like, yeah, her obviously on Twitter, you can grift and you can get away with it, even though she's saying a bunch of nonsense, you know, that would never hold up in a real debate or anything like that. But anytime that you get involved with these people, they've just got an army of weirdos to back them up. So there's no point, especially on Twitter, there's no point engaging with these people. They're stupid. They're you know, they'll sit there and they'll say half truths. They'll sit there and say this and that. They'll sit there and poke at any little thing. The situation that I got into with the grifter, talking about, you know, review copies for, like, you know, how journalists should upload the whole freaking game to the YouTube before they do their review, like, or the day of the review, that you have to have your written review in, like your actual edited written review in, and then you also have to have a full let's play of the game with your reaction also on launch day as well. And her grift there was other people do it. And she was mentioning people that some of them get codes, but some of them don't get review codes. A lot of them just hack Nintendo Switch games and just get it done beforehand. And they don't have any commentary. They don't have their face on camera. They don't have to do a review. They don't have to get a review done for a website, like a written review. They don't have to get an edited video review out, which takes a ton of time. They don't got to do all this that some of these other people from websites have to do. You know, so it was a grift. And once again, she's pointing out things that these other people don't have to do. They just uploaded a whole video of the game without even no commentary and no review, no actual edited review. I'm gonna tell you something right now, guys. As somebody who's done both, I've done full let's plays of a game, and I've done video reviews, like good video reviews. It is way harder, in my opinion, to do an incredible video review and to sit down and play a game and upload it to YouTube with no commentary. Like, which one's harder to do? I would say just sitting there and playing a game and uploading it, that's not anything that's crazy talent or anything. With no just upload a video, just upload a gameplay, that's not anything. But actually having to cut, find where you said something, put together a good review, write it, script it out, that's harder. I mean, one of them is obviously going to take you more time, because like if the game is 30 hours or 40 hours, uploading all of that, but actually writing the review and all that, that's definitely way more difficult. And I do both. I'm doing some scripts right now for different games, like different games that I got coming up, sponsored vids and stuff like that. That stuff's way more work than me just sitting here streaming a game. Me just sitting here streaming a game is not any type of hard work. Like, it's not. Like, just sitting down and playing a game, and even if I didn't talk, just sitting there and uploading a game is not hard work. That's not hard work. Anybody can do that. You can just sit down and upload a game. That's not hard. Just sit down, play the game. But capturing the footage, making notes, going back, cutting and splicing, that stuff will take the life out of you, bro. That'll make you hate video games. I'll tell you that right now. Sitting there editing, sitting there trying to find all, like, write and review and all that stuff, it's annoying. It's not fun. It's not fun all the time. It's a lot of work. as somebody who's done both, you know. So that's just me. Now your game is the same as them. You can't write reviews a game lower than 6 if a functioning project. Wait, what are you talking about, Dang? Getting paid to with the death sentence? Yeah. I came late. Why did ReviewTech delete his channel? Is he a grifter? I don't think ReviewTech is a grifter, no. And he deleted his channel because it's just, he said that he's done with the channel, you know? He's moving on. So yeah. Let's see, one of these anti-war grifters said that Alan Wake 2 wasn't as good as the first one because their DI black woman is a playable character. I was like, dude, are you for real? So the situation with Alan Wake is interesting. They were not paid to do that. Apparently that lady was white at one point. I don't know. I don't follow Alan Wake. I don't know the lore. It might have been wrong, but she might have been, but don't quote me on that, guys. But that change was based on what they wanted to do. They didn't get any DEI money or anything like that for whatever. Apparently, you know, they didn't get anything. That's what they said, you know? So yeah, that was the change that they wanted to do. They made the change. It's very much like the change, I don't know, like The Boys, right? Like, you ever watch The Boys or like see like the comic, right? And A-Train's not white, or A-Train's not black in the comic, but in the show he's black. So I think it was just kind of like one of those. They found an actor or somebody that they wanted to work with, you know, that was, or even like what's it called? Uncharted. You know, voice actors obviously can be any color, but I mean, they had some lady, they thought it was going to be like a black lady for like the black chick that's in the game, but no, it's a white lady voicing the black chick, you know? So, I mean, just sometimes they just have a person that they want to pick for a certain role that might have been established in one color or not for whatever, and they just go with that person. This is how it is. That's just how it is. But, you know, apparently, yeah, I don't think it was any type of like forced or anything like that. They just decided, hey, we like this actor. I think that we're going to do it. We're going to model it after her, and we're going to go forward with her. I think that's just what it was. I didn't know that about The Boys. Yeah. A-Train's like, he seems like maybe like Mexican or maybe Puerto Rican. He seems like some type of, I don't know. He might just be a tan white guy, but he's not black. I can tell you that right now. A-Train is not black in the Boys comic. He's not. The funniest thing is that if you make him black, it makes it more kind of like, wait a minute, is that kind of like more racist? Oh, the black guy can run real fast, right? Like, wait, why do you got the black guy running real fast like that, you know? So it kind of makes it more like, wait a minute, hold up. But yeah. In the comic, I don't know, he's just like he might be a tan white dude, or he might just be like mixed like white, and I don't know what he is. I don't think they ever even say what they are in each one. It's just, you just look, they're just there, you know? You just kind of can tell, or whatever. Huey's not like the Huey in the show though. Huey's like he's like hardcore Irish, you know, and he has like a buzz cut. He has like a buzz cut and like a stone cold goatee. The Huey from The Boys, the show, is almost completely different from the Huey from the comic. So yeah. So they made a number of changes. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes they change things up in some of these shows and stuff. Let's see. Apparently, the voice actor from Ramza from Final Fantasy Tactics, Phil Lamar, is black. I barely remember that, to be honest. Ryan Carter, what's up, man? Welcome. I'm still waiting on the physical version of Alan Wake 2, by the way. Keep waiting, bruh. Just reading the book, reading the easy part, but the full detailed essays actually work. Yeah, exactly. The reading's the easy part. The essay afterwards, the hard work. So they were trying to tell me that the hard work is uploading the whole video to YouTube, playing the whole thing through. It's like, that's not the hard work. That's just time consuming for no good reason to do. If you've got a big review that you've got to do, and I'll say this too, there are no publishers who want journalists or reviewers to upload a whole freaking game on YouTube. There's none of them. Anytime that I've had a sponsored video or non-sponsored video, Nintendo would flip their lid on day one if I freaking uploaded the whole freaking thing of Xenoblade. Day one, they would just stop giving me, I can guarantee you they would stop giving me review codes if I just started uploading the whole damn game to YouTube. They do not want that. I don't know of any major publisher that says, oh yeah, upload our whole game, journalists, please, on your big channels on IGN, upload the whole game. upload. I mean, yeah, for the fans that want like Let's Players, okay, whatever. But they do not want IGN and GameSpot. They want people to do a concise review that doesn't spoil the game, but gives people a good idea of how good, weaknesses, blah, 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 whatever. Give us an idea of what the game is without spoiling it, and by giving people a good, concise thing to read or to watch. That's what they all want. I work with a lot of these guys. I work with Square Enix. I'm doing something with Romancing Saga. They don't want me to upload the whole, I have the whole game. They don't want me to upload the whole damn game on day one. They want me to make a freaking review. Like they want me to make a freaking review and do a great review and put it up on the channel. That's what they want. They don't want me to do the whole damn game and upload it on day one. They don't want that. Not a single one of them want that. You know? Spoils the freaking game, man. Let's see here. Why the hell is it $80? Oh, it's already out, by the way. Why the hell is it $80? What's already out? Oh, Alan Wake 2? I don't know why. Let's see. I don't like Huey in the show. The Boys is about Butcher and Homelander. I can understand that. But Huey's not really likable in the comic either. He's not supposed to be like super likable or anything like that. So, yeah. Isn't there a part in Spider-Man 2 where they force the gamer to push a narrative? Some people were trying to say that. I haven't played Spider-Man 2, so I can't sit here and say there is or isn't. I think I saw something along the line of that. But I mean, if that's what they want to do in their game, that's what they want to do in their game. I mean, I don't know. Like, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. You know? Hugh in the comics appears to be based on Simon Pegg, which is why he plays the dad in the show. Okay. No problem. Cool beans, right? Cool beans. So if you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence, Players Despite Itself. More than happy to answer your questions, comments, all that good stuff. So let me know in the chat, guys. More than happy. Let's see here. You do a better job of most of not spoiling. Yeah, I don't spoil anything. Like, I got a video coming up. I don't really spoil at all. But I don't really review games like that. So I don't review. But I don't spoil games here on live and all that. I don't really, unless I say, hey guys, a spoiler, whatever. But I try to do my best, you know. Yes, Spider-Man was announced for PC. I think it's coming out January, right? Or early 2025. So yeah, if you wanted Spider-Man, it's coming out. So that's what, a year? About a year and a couple months later after the original release. So they're getting closer and closer with those releases, man. They're getting closer and closer with those releases. So it's good. It's good stuff. Let's see here. In Spider-Man, it was a side quest that was optional. Okay, an optional side quest. So I mean, they don't force you. It's an optional side quest. But still, I mean, most of the time you might want to do the quest to get whatever. So yeah. This is awesome. This is awesome. Shout outs though, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button if you have not hit that like button yet. Hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming and we are getting things popping here on Player Essence. Let's get it. This is awesome. Did Nintendo did Iwata ask and their own stuff for a reason some Western journalists are not great? Nintendo did Iwata ask not because of Western journalists or not, was because it was a new way to engage with fans. It was a new way to engage with fans. Iwata was very innovative, right? With the Iwata ask, with the Nintendo Direct, and yeah, some of that stuff is the byproduct of maybe the Western media not being the best or whatever, but at the end of the day, it wasn't because of that. Iwata was a fan of the Western media. He felt like he needed to make sure that he listen, did he ever ask for an interpreter? No. Why did he not ask for an interpreter? Because he wanted to speak to the Western fans and the Western media. So he always valued the Western media. But I will say that was because that was innovative. Iwata was always an innovator. If you read his book, which I do have his book over here. Where do I have it? Do I have it over here? Let me see. I got it. Dude, this book is, what's it called again? Here we go. Ask Iwata. There we go. So, I got it. This is his book. You guys can buy the book. It's actually pretty cheap. Ask Iwata. And, you know, it's got the famous quote on the back. On my business card, I am a corporate president. In my mind, I am a game developer, but in my heart, I am a gamer. And I think that statement right there tells you everything that you need to know about Mr. Iwata and what he did and what he stood for. He was not a hateful person, you know, and he realized that everybody made mistakes, himself included. But he was an innovator. That was the biggest thing. And a lot of gamer folks that are developers, they're very innovative. They're very, very, very innovative with what they do. So I think Iwata, more so than anything, wanted to innovate within how we got our media, with how we played our games, with how we consumed whatever, how they got information directly to us. Like, he wanted to innovate on that, you know? So I think that was more part of it, more so than anything. But the debacle of 2011 with the Wii U, that was definitely part of the reason why they went to Nintendo Directs and started doing stuff maybe more direct with the fans. I mean, part of it was that, because, like, you know, it gives them time to edit. It gives them time to look over it, edit, proofread, and all that, and not have the mistakes, you know? Wow, I'll see if I can order it. Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's just, yeah, it's called Words of Wisdom from Satoru Iwata, Nintendo's legendary CEO. So yeah, it's great, man. It's not a very long book either. So it's really good. I read through it all. I'm probably gonna read it again. You know, because it's so good. It's such a good book. And I don't read books, by the way. I don't read books. I know how to read very well, but I don't read books. But I read this book, and this book's good. Ask Iwata is an amazing book. Places I learned a lot about being a compassionate CEO from reading. Yeah, Reggie was one of the first people we spoke about his health condition. Yeah, did Iwata pass on? Yeah, Netflix. Iwata passed away going on a decade ago now. It's been 9 years, I think. He passed away in 2015, like summer 2015. So it's going on 10 years next year. Did you see Sakurai's vid talking about Iwata? I did, Uncario. I did see the video. I did see it, and I actually reacted to it too as well on stream. But I didn't upload the reaction. So yeah. All good. But hit that like button though, guys. If you guys cannot hit that like button, hit that like button and let them know that we are streaming today. Sicilian Gamer with the $2 and says Iwata is goated. Rip. Yes, sir. He really is. 214. We are out here tonight, guys. Let's go. Combo breaker. Let's go. Big love, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. It has been awesome. I've had so much fun streaming with you guys today. Like I said, hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button yet, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. We are out here. Let's go. Big love, guys. Let's get it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. If you have questions too, you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, PlayerEssence by itself. More than happy to answer all of your beautiful, awesome, lovely Elite Ninja questions as well. Iwata can't be replaced, but you still see some of what he had in peeps like Koizumi. Absolutely. I mean, they all learn from Iwata. So absolutely, you see some of the stuff. I mean, but yeah, you can't replace guys like Iwata. You can't replace Reggie. You can't replace Miyamoto. These guys are impossible to replace. All you can do is, you know, hope that they can take some of the best qualities and then add their own flavor as well. You know, add their own stuff. So yeah. Shout out to Juice Man Von though. Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Always love the Gal remix theme. Yeah, it's really good. Strange Sunset. My problem with Western games is that the ugly female characters done on purpose. If you had a good-looking character like Japanese games, the public outcry. I think that's why people make these grifting videos. That's not the reason why people make these grifting videos. That's not the reason why. They make these grifting videos because it makes them money. It's not because of the ugly characters or not. And here's the problem that I have, and here's the thing that I have. People will talk about characters being ugly or not. What does it matter? Like, listen, I've made jokes about characters being ugly or not, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to play the game. And on top of that, it's like subjective. It's like, what character is so ugly? What, the chick from Star Wars? Is she that bad? Is it that? It's not that bad. Once again, it's a political leaning thing. They think that because the character doesn't look like freaking, I don't know, Pyra, you know, which doesn't even fit what they're trying to do or whatever, that it's a problem. So I don't think that's it. It's one, because they're making money, and it's two, because they're crazy. If you are so crazy that you're worried about a digital girl and how good they look or not, you need to stop, sit down and have a very long, hard thought process about where you are in life. If you are worried about exactly how good a girl looks in a video game that you're playing, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. So yeah, but once again, it's subjective. Like, so every single girl has to have some type of beauty standard that makes them look incredible. Is that what you're saying? Like, every single girl, what narrative are they pushing? It's a made-up narrative. It's made up. It's not real. There is no, what narrative are they pushing? What narrative? Not every girl looks like a supermodel? What narrative are they pushing? Let's see here. OJ, but why do they have to not be pretty? Why do they have to be pretty? Why can't they just be normal? You just have to admit that there's something going. No, there's nothing going on there, because what you think is pretty or not is subjective. Like, if you got a girlfriend and I thought she was ugly as hell, well, that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. It's not that it's true or it's whatever. It's just what your opinion. Some people might not think that it's subjective. There is not any universal. There's no universal, I think this person's good looking or not. It's not universal. It's opinion. So what narrative is there? There is none. Everybody has their own opinions. There are some girls that I see them, they post their girls online and I'm like, oh man, you talking about a girl being ugly? You should worry about IRL, brother. Why are you worried about a video game girl when you pulled a girl that looks like Shrek or Shrek's girlfriend? Why are you worried about this video game girl when your girl looks like, what's her name, Shrek's girlfriend? Or when your girlfriend looks like Edward Scissorhands with long hair? Like, why are you worried about a video game girl? You should focus on actually getting a real girl that looks a certain way. So what narrative are they talking about? Like I said, there's no girlfriend at all. Y'all got zero girlfriend. So I find it ridiculous when people sit there and talk about there's some narrative, it needs to be pretty or not. It's subjective. There is no universal, oh, that person's whatever. I mean, there's certain beauty standards that people think that are good. Some people think that BBLs are good. I don't think a BBL's good. No way. Keep me away. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't think that's good, but there's some people who think that's good. I don't think that's good. You know? So yeah. Just because I'm a consumer and I have the right to complain that this narrative, yeah, you can complain about something stupid. Sure, you have the right to complain about whatever you want, but I'm also a consumer and I have the right to call out bullshit when I see it. As a content creator, I'm the right to call out BS. As somebody who's been playing games for decades, I have the right to call out something stupid when I see it, and that's stupid. It's just dumb. Whether you think a girl is good looking or not is subjective. There isn't any type of narrative. There's plenty of games where the girl could be good looking or the girl could not be good looking. And why is it just off of girls? What about the guys? You don't have a problem with the guy if a guy looks funky in a game, do you? Or what? Because you're not sexually attracted to guys in IRL? What does it matter, bro? Like, do you see how stupid this sounds? Do you see how dumb this sounds? As a grown adult, if you say this conversation to somebody else, they're gonna look at you like you're like somebody that doesn't play video games. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. If I said this to my mom, she'd be like, "Why are you worried?" My mom would be like, "Nah, why are you worried about fake girl?" That's what she'd tell me. What? Why are you worried about a fake girl? There's no, what I'm calling BS is the narrative that there's some type of, we're gonna put ugly girls in every single game. There's no narrative. It's subjective based off of what you think is good looking or not. That's it. There is no narrative one way or another. There is none. Some people might think that the girl from whatever is good looking. Some people might think that she's not. Oh well. What does it matter? Like, why is his opinion BS? I already told you, it's subjective. It's a ridiculous opinion to sit there and say there's some type of narrative that they're putting ugly women in every single game when it's subjective in the first place. There is no factual narrative that they're putting ugly women in every single game, which is not even true, once again, because it's subjective. Some people can think that they're ugly, some people can think that they're not. Have y'all seen some of these people's girlfriends and wives? Have you seen some of them? So obviously they don't think that their wives are ugly. So it's subjective. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, what you think is good looking or not is subjective. Clearly, it's subjective. So I think it's silly to sit there and say that there's some type of mass narrative when there isn't. When there isn't. You know? When there isn't. You're just watching grifters. This is what grifters tell you. This is what these people tell you. They'll ignore all the games where the girls are just fine. There's nothing wrong. They'll ignore all that. And then they'll see a game that, oh, the girl doesn't look like freaking Sydney Sweeney or whatever the hell you simps like these days. The girl doesn't look like that. Oh no! That's what you guys do. Y'all ignore everything else and then focus in on a few different games and then say there's some type of mass narrative. It's so weird, you know? So, yeah, and your eyes are subjective. And your eyes are subjective. Let's see here. I don't think conflating life with ideal fantasy makes sense. Bro, listen, I'm gonna disagree. Here's the reason why I'm gonna disagree with that. Fantasy is fantasy. There's nothing else. It's a video game. If you're more worried about a video game girl and how good they look compared to IRL, there's something wrong. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hit you with the Omni-Man. Think about it for a second. Or you have very low self-confidence or self-esteem if you're sitting here and thinking, oh, I gotta worry more about how my video game girl looks than my IRL girl looks. I'm gonna hit you with the Omni-Man. Y'all know better than that, bruh. I'm more worried about how IRL life looks than I am about a video game girl. Because once again, it's subjective. But there is no mass narrative that they're pushing for ugly. There is none. Every girl does not have to be some type of supermodel. That's ridiculous. They can make different types of women. Even every girl back in the day didn't look like supermodels. Every single girl didn't look like a supermodel in a game. So, what about Banjo-Kazooie? Gruntilda? She's not a supermodel. What about Gruntilda? She's ugly as hell. She's ugly as hell. She's in the game. Everybody like Banjo-Kazooie, right? So, it is what it is, bruh. I wish I looked like Brad Pitt. This is such a dumb debate. So many more important aspects of the games we could be talking, but yet choose the... That's what I'm saying. People are sitting here talking about how good a girl looks in a video game or not, instead of all the other issues, because they think that's some type of mass narrative. What games are there? What are the games that you guys are playing? Let me hear it. What are the games that you guys are playing that the girls are so damn ugly that you feel that there's some type of mass conspiracy behind it? I'm trying to think. What are these games, bruh? I want to know. Yeah, Gruntilda. Y'all know Gruntilda, right? Did I say it right with Banjo? Is it? Yeah, Gruntilda, bruh. She ain't looking too good. Gruntilda ain't looking too good. Casual noob with the dollar. Nintendo knows this is stupidity. That's why they doubled down on gave us Pyra and Mithra. And a spoiler in case you weren't attracted to one of them players since. Oh, man. Let's see here. The Last of Us 2. Subjective. Some people think Ellie looks great. Some people think, I don't think Abby looks great, but some people might think Abby looks good too. Subjective. I've seen 10,000 girls that look like Abby. Maybe not as buff as her. And that looked like Ellie. And then you had the girl with the chick with the schnoz that Ellie was messing with. She wasn't ugly either. Most of the women in that game look just fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're not my type, but I'm just saying, like, what's wrong? They're not overly ugly. You're trying to tell me Ellie's overly ugly? And Abby's not overly ugly. She's just really manly at times. You know, she's just buff, and which is fine. There's been muscle chicks and there's IRL muscle chicks too. So, like, it's not like Abby's the ugliest chick in the world. So I don't get it. They're in a post-apocalyptic dystopian, you know, or post-apocalyptic. There ain't makeup and all that type of stuff, bro. I mean, they're stressed. Their lives are very stressful. They're gonna look like, they ain't gonna look great in that type of world. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2 had no business to look like that. That was, the graphics were just messed up, bruh. When it came to Mary Jane, she didn't look great. I agree. She did not look great. But it wasn't like she looked like terrible. Like she looked like she was like the ugliest girl in the world either. So, Luis says, can you play Twilight of the Gods from Fire Emblem Echoes? I can, Luis. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 2. I just think this is a silly conversation, bro. I really do think that this is kind of silly. I agree. I mean, like I said, we're all, y'all, Last of Us, Spider-Man. I mean, like, how we're talking like what? We counted on one hand. I mean, so most of these gamers are extremely brainwashed while they whine and cry over everything to the point we don't even talk about games anymore. It's redundant at this point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are the conversations that we're having, you know, instead of actually in the improvement and the actual games. It's like, these are the conversations that we're having. But most of the women look okay. They look just fine. There's nothing wrong with the women in the games, you know, like it's I don't know. I don't see it as a big problem. It's not problematic because it's not forced on us anyway. Also, Abby's story is not even good, just about her looks. Yeah, I mean, there's some good parts, but yeah, it's not good overall. All right, take it easy, Simeon. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate you, brother. Also, to say with the $2, after a couple drinks, Grantelda can... You're stupid, bro. You're stupid. Bro, you're gonna come up with some damn voodoo on your piece, bro. You better not. Gonna come out, it's gonna turn into Kazooie. You're gonna come out, gonna turn it into some type of hocus pocus or something, bro. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Sounds like a bad idea to me, bro. About to get caught up in something you don't want to get caught up in, bro. Oh man, that doesn't sound like a good idea, brother. You're on your own on that one. The only thing I hate is when devs don't give characters some cheeks. Okay, I will say this, bro. There's sometimes where I'm like, why is it negative, bro? Why is it? I will say that, but it's more of a joke on my end, Juice. It's more of me just joking around, like a Dr. Umar joke or something like that. It ain't serious, but I am wondering, like, are there no glue? Like, hold up. They're out there. If you're out there in the wilderness and you're out there climbing trees and lifting stuff, you're gonna have a little bit more glutes than what you got. Some of these, there's zero negative. Like Tracer is bouncing all over the place in hyperspeed, running as fast as she does. There ain't no way that she don't got more glutes than what she got in those spandex. So I mean, I will agree with that. Like that but to me, it's because it's unrealistic based off the world, based off of what they'd be doing. For Tracer to run as fast as she does and to be as athletic and as in shape as she is, to have nothing like that, it to me is not realistic in terms of what she would do. You know, it is not realistic. So I will agree with Juice Man Bot on that. So I'm like, wait a minute. But it's more of a joke more than me getting upset. I'm not gonna make grifting videos like that. Although I did make a video about a guy who complained that Tracer was too sexual. And like he got angry because he said like his kid was playing. I'm like, what the heck, bro? It was like over a pose that Tracer did. So I did make a video complaining about what this guy was saying. Like, come on, bro. It ain't even that bad, you know? So I did do that. Let's see here. Let's see. I think being upset about it is off base. Yeah, Tracer from Overwatch. Tracer from Overwatch. How we got to this point was people, grifters, what grifters complain about, then right here. Now we're where we're at. You remember when they complained about Tracer's pose? Yes, that's the one that I'm talking about, Lude. I'm talking about that's the one that I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. That's what I made a video about. Like if anyone thinks most people buy Stellar Blade near automatic simply because of how even 2B looks, they should go outside, touch grass. I mean, some people do with those games, but most people play because they think it's going to be cool. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that too. For me, I'm all about letting the developers express what they want to do. Notice how I defended Stellar Blade as well, right? So I'm not anti, oh my gosh, that person looks great in the game and all that. I'm not anti that. Obviously, I like Bayonetta. She gets naked on screen. You know what I'm saying? That's not the reason why I play. I mean, at this point, it doesn't even matter at this, like, I don't care. I never did. I just thought it was cool, you know? So for me, it's about the game first and foremost. And if they have a character that they want to do, it's like whatever, then that's fine. They can do that. But notice how I defend both. If a developer wants to make a game and a character has negative concave booty and looks like Shrek 2, then that's fine. That's their division. That's what they want to make. It's fine. If a developer wants to make a game where the character looks like a supermodel, then that's fine too. You know? Why does it have to only be one way? There is no narrative one way or another. If they want to make a bunch of games where the characters all look good, then that's fine. If they want to make a game where the characters look like trash, okay, cool. Everyone's allowed to complain or not about it, but I don't think that there's some type of overarching crazy narrative on either side. I'm just normal about it, you know? I call it like I call a spade, you know? Hey, what's good, Abaddon? Welcome to the stream, brother. Poison, Street Fighter, Birdo, Super Mario Bros, Nocturne, Baldur's Gate, Ned. What is that list? What's that list, Monolith Soft Ninja? It all started with a user think this narrative Western devs intentionally make female characters mad. Well, yeah, but we got here from grifters, though. So that's why they grift. So, everyone will have their opinion online. It's not a big deal. Ignore things you don't like and touch grass. Okay, I think I read that. Yeah, I agree. Like, everyone's allowed to have, but it's good to discuss. See, at least here, the cool thing about here is that there's people that disagree with me, right? And I disagree with them, but we can laugh about it. We can make jokes. Even if you don't, because like Kali doesn't agree with me on some of the stuff that I said. I know Model Soft Ninja doesn't agree with me. Luis doesn't agree with me on certain stuff or not. But at least we're not acting like these people online, right? And I said it's BS for some of this stuff. Y'all like, okay, why do you think it's BS? No, I think it's this. At least we can have a fun discussion about it without sitting here and ripping each other apart like these people online do, or trying to sit there and try to put harassment campaigns on developers or whatever. At least we can have a funny, fun discussion about it. And at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, if you feel that way, that's cool. Here's my position, and that's that. I said Luis's opinion, that's BS. He even dropped the dono right after that because he knows what's up. It's not about tearing people in terms of like, oh, you're not allowed to say that opinion, or you're an idiot if you have this. It's about simply just talking about it, right? So I said my piece. You guys have your opinion, and that's that. That's it. But remember, though, guys, Luis, I ban anybody that disagrees with me, right? So everybody here, Monolith Soft Ninja, everybody, y'all about to get banned, right? Because if you disagree with me where I have a strong opinion on, you're about to get banned, right? You're about to get banned. So you guys are all going to get banned because I ban people that disagree with me, right? Even though y'all, there's been a number of people disagree with me, I ban everybody that disagrees with me, right? Oh, man. Thank you so much, Mama Soft Ninja. I appreciate that, brother. Luis says, it's all good. Exactly. It's all good. We know the deal. There might be some stuff that you say, stuff that I say. It's all good. At the end of the day, we're all still here, right? At the end of the day, we're all still here. So for me, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. It's kind of warm in my room. For me, I don't see it as like, oh, man, you guys aren't allowed to say what you want to say, or you're completely wrong or whatever. I just see it as, I think it's a BS thing. I don't think that I've seen anything that's enough evidence for me to sit there and say that there is some type of like mass conspiracy. But if you want to feel that way, I heard all of you guys' opinions on that, you know? Who am I banning again? Yeah. All right, take it easy, Anthony. Thanks for coming out to the stream, brother. I appreciate you. Shout outs. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Okay, guys. I know this is probably a little bit short, but I'm gonna have to call it here because my eyes are on fire from editing all day. And if I go any further, I think I'm gonna lose sight. I've been rubbing my eyes for the last like 10-15 minutes because I don't think my eyes are gonna last any longer because I was editing all day today and I did the spawn cast as well, and I've been looking at screens all day. So I'm not sure if my eyes can take anymore. My mouth can do it. My mouth still wants to talk, man. I still want to get into all this. But honestly, hey, what's up, Huddy? But I think my eyes are tweaking on me right now. And yeah, like they're starting to like scratch a bit and itch. So I think I've hit my limit on my eyes for today, guys. I'm sorry about that. And they're starting to tear up a little, even with my glasses on. So I think I'm gonna have to call that a game today. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the ninja, my Sharingan, bro. My Sharingan is, my chakra is drained. My eyes are just flipping out right now. I don't want to keep rubbing my eyes on stream. We can always add the time on to the bonus stream. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys, but I think I'm gonna have to call it right here about a little bit less than 30 minutes early. Like we got about 25 minutes left in the stream. But I might have to call it here just because like my eyes are flipping on me right now, guys. I'm sorry. And also, Sicilian, don't give it to Gruntilda or whatever, bruh. Yeah, the chakra in this eye is pretty much done. This one is like it's like starting to twitch spaz on me a little bit, so I think I need to just take a little bit of a break. So yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for your support, though. I appreciate it. Seriously, thank you guys so much for your support tonight. Check out my most recent video. If you have not seen my most recent video talking about Metaphor, ReFantazio, and some other stuff as well. Check it out. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. I'm going to put a link to it right here in the chat. I'm going to put it in the multi-chat. So, yeah, I'm going to put it in the multi-chat. So if you haven't seen it yet, guys, please check out my most recent video. It is awesome. I talk about Metaphor, ReFantazio, and more. Yeah, I overused it, man. I overused it. I'm sorry, guys, but my eyes are flipping out on me because I was editing like for 3-4 hours, and then I did the spawn cast for like an hour 45, and then I did, oh my gosh, I did this stream for 2 hours plus. So it's been like straight of like 8 hours, 7-8 hours straight of me just looking at this monitor. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Goodness gracious. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna add some extra time on, and we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for the spawn cast, maybe pre-show, maybe after show. I'm not sure. We'll have a late stream tonight, though, guys. Thank you so much for everybody that dropped the donos. Sicilian, Luis, Casual Noob, Elements. Thank you guys so much. Mongunzo, 7th Okage with the gifts. Thank you so much. Nick93, DeAndre, Fish Fan, Mongunzo once again, Jacob Dressback, Simeon Coin, Party Man. Shout outs to Party Man. Bad Set with the big dono earlier. Goose. As you guys can see, I don't want to go because I pride myself on getting us to 3 hours, you know? Damn it. No. I'm going to push further. I'm going to go further. Let's do 2 hours and 45 minutes. Ask your questions, damn it. Ask your questions. I'm staying here for 2 hours and 40. I'm gonna tough it out. 8, 5, 6, 7 more minutes. Let's at least get it to 2 hours and 45. I can do it. Khalid with the 2,000 yen. No, I'm gonna tough it out. Ask your questions. Keep me here. We're going even further. I'm going beyond my limits, damn it. Put the shades on. I don't got, where's my shades at? I don't know where my shades are. Give me a second. They were in my car. Yeah, definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. A little bit better. My eye's still burning, but we out here. You know what I'm saying? We out here. What's up, Renna? Shout outs, guys. We'll make it to 2:45. Ask your questions. Let's go. We need Fire Emblem 4 remake, OJ. Make it happen. Yes. We in here like swimmer. Going plus ultra. I need a plus ultra thing. Like this one like this. Or like the combo breaker. We need it. We need it, man. We need it. Shadow Fox's cousin. Shadow Hyena. Oh man. Gunner Glasses mods. Mode engaged. Gunner Glasses, baby. The Gunner Glasses. We out here today. Yeah, these are good. These are nice. Dun, dun. Shadow Wolf in the club. Does internal breach lead to plans changing context Sony disregarded DLC for Spider-Man 2? I don't think they ever said that there was gonna be Spider-Man like 100%. I know that there was some leaks about maybe Venom expansion or something like that. So I'm not sure. It might, but I don't think so.
Here's $8 to leave 8 minutes early and put some cold compresses on your eyes and relax.
All right.
You told me to rest and get better. Now you rest and get better.
Okay. Okay. 8 minutes early. All right. We'll do it. Thank you for the $8. Yo, Casual, don't feel the need that you have to, because I know you got a lot of bills stacking up and stuff, brother. So, I mean, don't feel the need that you have to, but I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for your support. Like always, y'all out here tonight. Let's go. Y'all out here tonight. 235. Big love. Let's go even further. Shaw X says, damn it, OJ, give me Grandia 2 battle theme. All right, I got you, brother. We out here on JoJo Friday. Grandia 2 battle theme. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, no, that's not a Grandia 2 battle theme. This is the Grandia 2 battle theme. I had no idea. Is Khalid in Japan? Sometimes he just uses Japan. He uses all sorts of money. Khalid is a world traveler.
Valuable items.
Yo, Rena with the 5 gifted. We holding strong. Let's go, Rena. I appreciate you, young lady, like always. Yo, Rena coming in with the 5 gifted. My eyes are burning, but I'm gonna plus ultra. I'm staying. We're gonna do this. Thank you, Rena. You are now part of the Gift Ninja board. Let's go. Let's go. Well, he gifted in yen. Yeah, he gifts in all sorts of different types of currencies sometimes. But yeah, he's got the Japanese yen as well. Valuable items. Yo, out here. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate that. Big love to Casual Noob. I will end the stream 8 minutes early. But we got to at least make it to 2:45 minimum. That's what I said, even though my eyes are like... Skip you, OJ. Super Christian Miro with the tune-in tier. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support, guys. I used to use AED back in the day. You did use the AED back in the Astral Chain dollars. I traveled to Europe and Japan, but I'm from UAE. Yeah, I knew that you go to different places. Is it for like school or for like work stuff, right, Kelly? I have not watched Dragon Ball Daima, but I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I'm watching it this weekend. Also, we're gonna do Party Man. Do you know about the what's it called? The when you're probably gonna be able to stream on Sunday, or when you want to do the stream on Sunday? It's gonna be after the Niners game, right? I gotta watch the Chiefs and Niners. That's at 1:25, so that's at 4:25 your time. So I mean, if we can do it before then, that'd be great. Or if we can do it after, like the evening, that'd be great too. Diamond starts slow, just FYI. Do they already have all the episodes up? Are they all already up, or are they just one week? Everyone said that the first episode was good. Sunday is open, so we can do it after the game. Okay. Sunday is open. Okay, your Sunday is open. So you want to do it before? I mean, we can do it before. I can see. Okay, we'll play it by ear. I'll see how, because like I think my wife, she's working on Sunday. Yeah, so we might have to do it later. Yeah, we might have to do it after when she gets back, because I can't do it when my boy's here. I'm taking care of my boy. No, just one episode a week. Okay, didn't they only have like one episode, right? So I'm playing through Chrono Cross for the first time now. I love the painted art style look. I think it gets unwarranted hate. Yeah, I think Chrono Cross is great. Make sure you get a lot of rest after this blue light blindness for real. Yeah, I mean, I have these blue light well, they're out. I left them out there. I have these blue light blocking lenses that I usually wear. They're really good. But yeah. So yeah. Play it by ear because Sunday is open, but that could change depending on tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's what you told me. But it can, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It could change. So yeah, we'll play it by ear, but we'll definitely get it in tomorrow. We'll get it in tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. We'll get it in Sunday. We'll get it in Sunday night for sure. That battle thing was lit, by the way. So yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you have not hit that like button yet. Hit that like button. Let them know that we have powered through. We are powering through, and we are still streaming, even though I'm about to end the stream, because my eyes are telling me that if you don't end the stream down, you're gonna be in trouble. So I will end the stream, but I said I was gonna go to 245, and I did that. I went to 245, so we're at 246 now. So I said I'd do it, and I did. Newest stream video on RTU streams. Obviously, a lot of his viewers are not happy with him deleting his million sub channel. Check the newest stream. All right, yeah, I'll check that out maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Maybe later before I go to sleep. I'm not sure. I'm probably not gonna watch any videos or anything, guys, just because my eyes are my eyes. So, but yeah, I think it's a bad idea. Obviously, it's a bad idea. Everyone said it's a bad idea. Nobody really agreed and said it was a good idea for him to do that. So, so yeah, but. We went plus ultra. We went even further beyond. We hit the combo breakers. We did everything that we needed to do on this day. On JoJo Friday. It was an epic day full of discussion, video game talk, incredible users, awesome chatters. The Elite Ninja Village is the best. You guys are goated. Don't let anybody tell you any other way. Except for you, Monolith Soft Ninja. Stop worrying about the women in the game. No, I'm joking. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. It's okay, man. Sometimes you don't want your girls in there to look like, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Sandman. Sometimes you want them to look a little bit better than Mr. Sandman, or looking better than, you know, some Grinch, like Grinch looking women in the game. So I get it. No, I'm just messing around. But thank you guys so much for your support. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I give big love to everybody that dropped donos, man. Thank you guys so much for your support. Big love to JoJo Fridays. We are out here today, man. We overclocked it. We did awesome. We went even further beyond. My eyes went further than beyond. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, whether it's gonna be a pre-show, because John puts up the shows like really early. He puts them up like at 12 p.m. my time, so I don't know if I'm gonna have my wife's gonna be at work, so I probably can't stream before then, but I can probably do a stream afterwards, like a night not spawncast. So I could probably do something like that, and yeah, then we can kind of go from there. So all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Shout outs to VadSent, shout out to guys. I love y'all so much. Get some rest tonight, man. I got so much stuff that I gotta do. I got more sponsored videos and other stuff that I gotta do, but I ain't doing that tonight, man. I'm taking a little break, and I'll do that tomorrow. But all right, guys, love y'all so much. You guys are goated. You guys have a nice night. Enjoy your Friday, and we will see you guys tomorrow at some point. All right, y'all. Peace.